We're following up on the drug crisis in Kensington.
Last night, we reported on city leaders wanting harm reduction groups out of Kensington.
The opioid crisis has been going on for a long time.
Food insecurity has been a big issue for countless families.
Take the regular part, dirty part, stick to
I survived the coldest winters, the hottest summers. I done ran a big money.
Y'all know what it is. 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 It's your boy PeteRose. Spill Entertainment presents Chronic Conversation Season 3. We back. Shout out to my co-host Tyshia, aka Ginger, and my brother Razor. Y'all know what the organization is. Help me help them. We was out giving out clues on Shelton and Musgrave today. We're going to be giving out clues every Friday on Shelton and Musgrave. So make sure you tap in with Help Me Help Them. If you got any clues to donate, you got anything to donate, let us know. Any free clothes, you know, people in need of clothes, that need clothes, come check us out every Friday on Shelton and Musgrave. Let's Help Me Help Them, me and my brother Razor. We are here working, changing the narrative in the community, man, one day at a time. Listen, and this shit ain't easy. It ain't easy doing this shit, but we gonna do it. We gonna, that's what we gonna do. You know, so at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. So I'm gonna send a link out real quick. Let everybody jump in the live. We got a good topic today. I'm talking my shit today. Yeah, we got a good topic today for everybody. But I know we took a little sabbatical, took a little break, and then we back. We live from the studio. So we're gonna have some great guests lined up. Oh man, it's about to be lit, man. We got some great guests, some great topics. A lot of stuff to talk about because we got a lot of shit that we doing out here. Between the music with Razor and OBH, shout out to the old OBH. Between Help Me Help Them and political work. I'm on the ballot for judge of elections. And for everybody that's politically uneducated, judge of elections is the person that opens up the polling place where you go to vote. And they make sure everything is straight. They take your signature and sign you in. And they also give you a sticker that says, I voted. You know, so that's what the judge of elections is. And auditor of elections is the person that sits next to him. And that spot is open. So if you're in the 17th ward and you want to be auditor of elections, holler at me. The pay is $250. And it's just for election day, but yes, you have to be up early in the AM, and you're not leaving out of there till late in the PM. So that's what it is. If you want to do some political work, auditor of elections for the 17th ward, the position is up. Ain't nobody in the seat to fill it. So any young people that's interested in civic work or political work, then you go from there. So I'm about to get into some motherfucking music real quick while I send this link out. We're gonna get into some But like I said, Chronic Conversation every Wednesday. I started late today because we was working, started late today. But it's going to be every Wednesday from 7 to 9. Live on YouTube. With your boy PeteRose and Tyshia. Tyshia be here next week. And, you know, we back on go. We back on Earth. There's a green light over here. Check out the Chronic Conversation YouTube page. We got the Chronic Conversation React videos. We got Chronic Conversation Live, which you're tuning into now. And I have the Chronic Conversation Street Blog. So everywhere that I go outside in the world, especially the shows, like the shows that we do, then I got the street vlog going on. So right now, I'm about to send the link out to everybody so everybody can start tapping in and have the link. And make sure you share the link with everybody. Make sure you subscribe to the Chronic Conversation YouTube page. Make sure you hit a like on the live. Jump in the comments. Just give me a shout out. Give somebody else a shout out. Jump in the comments. Show your boy some love. Hey, bruv, show your boy some love. So we about to get active. We about to get active. Like I said, it's Chronic Conversation. Your boy PeteRose. Tap in with me. Make sure y'all share that link, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
OBH Goonie Gang still represent both brands, man. We realize, man. We gonna leave it at Charlotte Moss and running the whole brand, man. Her.
Yo, y'all don't even understand. This is my shit right here, man. Listen, this from Razor. First was building the Spill movement. If y'all know, people be calling me Spill now, but Spill is Razor's project. That's what he made out of his own creation. And I said I'm gonna earn my brother name and keep the movement going. And this was one of the songs that I said, oh, Spill is gonna take the fuck off. This gonna take the fuck off. This is my shit right here, man. I gotta run it back. I'm sorry. Run this shit back. Let's go.
OBH Goonie Gang still represent both brands, man. We extremely realize, man. We gonna leave it at Charlotte Moss, you know what I'm saying, running the whole brand, man. Her. OBH Goonie Gang still, you still represent both brands, man. Free ad, free moolahs, man. That's what we gonna leave it at. Shout out to Leak Moss, you know what I'm saying, running the whole brand, man.
Let's go. Y'all know what it is. Spill Entertainment presents Chronic Conversation Live. Your boy PeteRose. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to my co-host Tyshia, aka Ginger. We live from the studio. This season 3. We tapping in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the live to everybody you know. Jump in the comment section. Give a shout out to somebody you want to give a shout out to. Give a shout out to me if you want to. Talk your shit if you want to. I don't care. Listen, the trolls are all welcome to the chat. Everybody's welcome to the chat, and welcome to Chronic Conversation Live, man. Salute to everybody that's in the building with me right now. Everybody, I'm gonna send the link out to some more people. But like I say, welcome. It's season 3, man. It's season 3 of Chronic Conversation, man. Like, we turning the fuck up. We turning the fuck up. So shout out to motherfucking my brother OBH Razor. Shout out to Tyshia. This is the first show. We got a lot of stuff going on for the summertime. I swear. We got so much going on. We got so much to talk about on the show. And then the new stuff that pop up, we're going to report that on the show. We're about to take the podcast live. We're going to be outside with it. Festival type shit. We outside. We is outside. Listen, I don't know what other people be doing with their art, but this art, we building up motion right here. We changing the narrative in the city. Shout out to Help Me Help Them. That's the nonprofit. Yeah, because we out here working. We out here working. I get myself my own flowers. Fuck all that other shit. Me and my brother Razor started a nonprofit, Help Me Help Them. And basically our focus is giving back to the community, changing the narrative in the community as far as political education, civic education, economic education, and also gun violence prevention. We out here because if we in the streets ourselves, former, hustlers in the streets. Well, I ain't gonna say former hustlers because we still hustling, but being active in the streets and being able to change the streets, that is a blessing. So just to be here, to be able to do the music and be able to do the nonprofit work, that shit's fucking lovely. That shit's real fucking lovely, man. So it's Chronic Conversation. Look, we started late today. There's a lot of stuff going on, but it's Chronic Conversation every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, 7 to 9. Tap in. Tap in. You're welcome. You all welcome. You all welcome, man. Listen, man, we got some good topics. So today I'm talking about shit today. We're talking about Shannon Sharpe. We're talking about Shannon Sharpe today. And, some people don't understand the situation, heard about it, but don't know what's really going on. And I had to understand myself what was really going on with the Shannon Sharpe situation. First of all, why is he getting sued? Second of all, the female that he's with, why is he with her? The audio came, first he came out and denied everything, then the audio came out, and then it came out. So like I said, we're going to get into the bull Unc Shannon. We're going to get into that today. We get into Shannon Sharpe today, man, because I really don't understand. You worth all that money, right? You worth all that money. And you stoop to that? You stoop to that. And when I say that is a 19-year-old white girl. She's 22 now. So that means he was fucking with her when she's 19. Bro, you got all that money. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, they said it was a consensual relationship, I'm pretty sure he was breaking her off that bag. He was giving her that bag. So if you're going to trick, then trick, brother. But don't be fucking with somebody that eventually is going to come after all your M's. She's asking for $50 million. $50 million is crazy. $50 million is crazy for somebody who was just getting pussy from. That's crazy. And it was consensual. But if it was consensual 35 times, she's saying number 36 and 37. She said no. That's where it gets tricky at, Shannon. That's where it gets tricky at. I ain't gonna lie. That's where it gets tricky at, Shannon. Man. Please, listen, make sure y'all share the live. Make sure y'all share, like, and subscribe to the Chronic Conversation page. And please let me know what you think. We talking about Shannon Sharpe tonight. That's what we talking about. Like, what's the point of this? Because clearly, if you going to get some motherfucking if you want a young bitch or whatever, first of all, you can't get somebody the same complexion as you. And he from the old school down south, so he know better. If she can't use her comb, if you can't use your comb, don't bring her home. Bro, what are you doing? And she young. So she ain't even experienced. So the whole era is kind of baffling to me. So I'm gonna have a couple people call in. I'm gonna have a couple people call into the line tonight. We're gonna have a couple callers tap in. We're gonna get some opinions, man, on what the fuck is the reason Shannon Sharpe even took that route. Like, and I'm gonna go all the way in depth to it. I'm gonna go in depth with the case. You know, let everybody know actually what he's being sued for, how this even started, and all that. I was just giving a little summary. But in the meantime, between time, like I said, it's your boy PeteRose, Chronic Conversation, every Wednesday, 7 and 9. We started a little late today, but we lit. We about to get in some more music real quick. Shout out my brother, Young Chris. This all felonies right here. Spill Entertainment presents. Boy Pete Rose and my co-host Ginger, aka Ty. Wednesday, 7 and 9. Tap in and tap out. Let's go. Yo, my bad, y'all. My bad. You gotta let me know if you can't use it. All right, let me see. All right. My bad for the technical difficulties. I'm about to real quick for y'all. Real quick. But while I'm getting my music out of things together, I'm sorry, everybody. It's the first show. We try to do everything at one time. Forgive me. But it's Chronic Conversation. Your boy PeteRose. Shout out to Tyshia. Y'all know what it is. And today, like I said, we talking about Shannon Sharpe, man. Jump in the comments and just comment. Tell me what you think. So, I guess you got to say allegedly, because he didn't, he's getting sued. So I guess I got to say allegedly. But Shannon Sharpe was messing with a 19-year-old white girl. And basically, it was a consensual relationship. And he wanted to do what they normally do. And I guess she said no. And he forced it. So if you're asking what do they normally do, this is according to the paperwork. They had like interracial play, meaning like he's the black guy, she's the white innocent white girl, and they were doing anal and he would choke her. So that was their thing. Anal and he choking her. So I was talking to one of my shorties and she said, that's what you're supposed to do when you do anal. You're supposed to choke. So I said, oh, all right, yeah. So, so that's what he was doing. So, well, that's what they were doing. Now, like I said, if they did that 35 times, when it came to the 36 and 37 times, she said no. So he basically still did it anyway. So he basically still fucked her in the ass and choked her after she said no. But we've been doing this for umpteen months, and now you like, no. So she took that and said, now you got to pay me $50 million. So what I'm asking the folks out here, shout out to my man Digger too. First of all, you got all that money. And my mom even asked me this. She said, if you got all that money, why would you do something to jeopardize that? You messing with a 19, because she's 19, she's 22 now, but she was 19 at the time. So it's like, hold on, why would you be messing with a 19-year-old white girl? That's the first thing. I don't get that dynamic. Like, you got to think in your head, like, oh, no, I'm going to caught up down the line. She's going to scream rape. She's going to scream rape, because that's what I'm thinking. And, like, you can't, the money, yeah, but I'm thinking, like, hold on, where's the sisters at? There's some sisters that need money. There's some good-looking sisters that need money, but not going to sue you and all that. Like,
it'll play along with the whole game.
Yeah, there you go. Right, then run with it. Yeah, cool, right. But he go for that. So I'm trying to think, like my homie said, why do the guys with the money go after the young white bitches? Like, I think, see, now my opinion is this.
You know what I think? Well, tell me your opinion.
All right. because this is my opinion. My opinion is once you get to certain places in life, certain industries, once you get to certain places in life, certain industries, then you forget where you come from. You forget your roots. So everything that you is accustomed to, your culture, that slowly fades away. Cause he's older, he's 54 years old. So he know the term, if she can't use your comb, don't bring her home. He know that. So that means somewhere, because you can't tell me he was messing with white women all his life. He ain't get no white women until he got the bread. So it's like, all right, bro, like now you older. It's like you got your money, you got your career going on, you got the podcast going on, your shit whamming. So do you think he's bigger than the program? But like I said, he lost touch with his own reality, his own culture. Listen, I'm not black, I'm OJ. He like, I ain't black, I'm Shay Shay. I ain't black, I'm Shay Shay. That's what he's saying. He thought he was Shay Shay. Nigga, wake the fuck up. Now you about to pay this 50 M's. So he came out and said that it was all a money ploy. She's just doing it for the money.
Oh, well, we know that.
Right?
So you saying that you think that he did it because he forgot where he came from?
Yes, forgot where he came from. He forgot his culture. Slowly but surely. It didn't happen overnight.
I also think that sometimes men be like, they don't want to put in the work with us. Let's say like they say we got attitudes and stuff like that, right?
Oh,
they don't want to really put in the work.
I don't agree with it because you putting in work to get that money. Because you putting in work getting that money. So if a female comes like that, you know you're dealing. All right, if you're a millionaire, you're used to dealing with people all day, especially debating with people, arguing or whatever like that. So whatever you're coming with your nonsense, I know how to handle you.
Some people get this arrogance and they be like, well, I don't want to deal with it. So what I'm saying is, you might have like, say, all right, you dealing with me, I got an attitude. You like, well, I don't have to deal with it. So you're gonna go get a white girl because they really not. They don't get attitude. You tell them 2 o'clock in the morning, get up, make you a sandwich. They get up, make you a sandwich. But me, I'm only making that sandwich if you're doing everything right. You fucking me good.
But that's what.
I don't have no problems. It won't have no problems, no situation.
He was doing, and Shannon was doing that. Shannon was doing everything right. Because it was cool until she said no.
If he was doing everything right, she wouldn't have told him no. If he was doing everything right when they having sex, she wouldn't have told him no.
He should have. He should have. That's point blank. Period. But mayonnaise monkeys. He shouldn't be messing with the mayonnaise monkeys. But. I can't use that as a scapegoat no more. I'm tired of niggas saying or feet because I don't hear niggas say that. Like I don't hear like female like they too hard. So then I'm gonna look at you as weak. You're a weak male. Because real men. It's like, all right, I want you to have some. I want you to speak for yourself. Because if I'm a man, I know you're going to be submissive to me any other way. But I still want you to have a voice and shit. And I'm not going to say no dumb shit like 3 o'clock in the morning, like, yo, make me a sandwich and do it. No, it's going to be regular shit that you already going to want to do. I don't want somebody that's going to be a servant or a slave. I want somebody that's going to be a partner. Somebody that's going to boost me and I'm going to boost them. That bitch is not boosting Shannon Sharpe at all. And then even but
first of all, she's 20-something years old.
22. She's 22. She's 22.
And he's 54 years old. He's buying her. Exactly.
He was paying. Now look, listen, he paying, but that's what I'm saying. You can't find say.
She knows that as soon as she say no and he still do it, he in trouble.
Hold on, time out. When you was 30, she was not born.
Right, facts. There you go. There you go. You right. You right. Now that he's paying, but if you're gonna do that, you can go get a stripper bitch, or you can get a prostitute or that's a job.
That's what she was.
No, she was the OnlyFans model and he found it. He found her in the gym. He seen her in the gym.
As soon as they say no, y'all can do everything nasty the night before. The next day, if you want to do the same thing, she say no. If she say no,
if she say no,
yeah. For like rape or something. Or like,
so if you were over that age and you
don't have to be your age.
you still want younger females and like interact with younger females at that age, but legal females, did that make you weird?
Now,
hold old is Shannon Sharpe again?
54.
All right, so I'm 54, right? And
19-year-old.
That's different, man.
19. She was 19.
No,
I'm 22, right?
I'm talking about
now.
Hypothetically speaking, right?
She was messing. They was doing that since she was from 19 to the age of 22. Everything was cool.
I'm that age, right? At least 25. I'm that age or some real shit. Look, you should wear them off. I'm that age, right? So if I just so I had to be an old head, right? And just want to like, I don't want to fuck wrinkle always my age, not to knock y'all, but I want to tap into a 25, 35-year-old. Does that make me weird?
No, it gotta be.
No, hold on.
I'm just asking. If he an old head, it's 19. That's different.
No, he's 54. She's 22. We're not looking at before. We're talking about now. 54. So do you think that's weird?
I don't. Cause
then it's crazy, right?
Because he asked the question.
Oh,
Do you think that's weird?
This is so crazy, right? That them 3 years mean so much to me. That 22 to 25. I mean, it might sound crazy, but that 3 years means so much to me. I believe there's a different maturity between 21 and 25. 22 and 25 because you just was 21. 25, you should learn in that many years. In that 4 years, like more how to be a woman. So I'm like, 25. Me, no. If I'm that old, no. But I wouldn't knock nobody for doing it. I wouldn't at all. If I'm that age now, if I'm that age and I'm single and I'm an old head, hell yeah, I want younger females. All right, so now I'm going to be 30 and over now. All right, you got to be 30 and over. Wow. But I'm an old head.
Now hold on. Now look, right? Because I believe it's a no. Hold on. Because I believe
how young though?
No, hold on.
How young we talking?
Hold on.
She can't be in my like.
Hold on. All right, cool. But it's a double standard. All right, matter of fact, good question. Good question. No.
Why your dad can't have fun?
My dad can't mess with nobody my age in my age group.
Why your dad can't have fun?
He can have fun.
He might be a younger female.
What if she genuinely love him?
He older.
He can have people younger than him, but they cannot be younger than me.
But listen, so you don't think it's a little selfish?
Your mom come home with a young boy younger than you. How you feel? Exactly.
No.
Same thing.
Time out. But there's a bigger difference, right?
It is.
When you say coming home, it's a difference.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
you don't live with your dad. PeteRose is actually inheriting and keep taking care of his mom at the crib. So, all right, Mom Deuces, I'm here to make sure you cool. I don't want to see nobody come through the earth. It's a difference. It's a difference. Nephew, living with your dad? Yeah, hell yeah. Petey actually makes sure Mom Deuce cool. So it's like, no, Mom Deuce, make sure you cool. Don't bring nobody through here. I will feel that way too.
Whoever he good with, I want to be happy.
So if he happy
I
with,
want him to be with somebody who's going to take care of him because I don't have to do.
So if he got a 25-year-old girlfriend and she takes care of him,
let's take care of him. Let's take care of him.
She take care of him.
She's 30. She's 30.
She got a job. She got a job. She don't got no kids. She doing good for herself. She there. He happy. They going out. You can't accept that.
Just the character.
If she got her shit together, I might consider it.
Damn, why I gotta be considered?
If she got her shit together.
Yeah, she got her shit together. Because a younger bitch would.
But I'm considering it though.
A younger bitch with shit together, I think she comes for the bag.
I'm considering it though.
Okay.
I'm considering it. Like
it's all right. It's still a double standard. It's still a double standard.
They can hear her, right?
Yeah.
They know in the background, right?
Yeah, they know.
She can't be on camera. She know in the background.
Yeah, that's Ginger in the back.
Yeah.
It's different with Shannon Sharpe though. Why? Because
why is that
different?
Because for one, he got money. So the type of crowd he in, he's still in the entertainment industry.
Right.
To have access a 22-year-old to be able to have access to Shannon Sharpe, there's a difference. Did he go and seek her out on Instagram? And
he saw that. He saw that at the gym. He saw that at the gym and cracked on her.
Right. No. So she probably goes to a place where people got that bread at.
Yeah. I believe so.
And so if she, you know,
hold up,
chasing that money, it's a little like, I mean, because some of them chicks put themselves there to be caught.
And that's what I think. I think that she was fishing.
Females do got to be held accountable.
She was fishing. She was fishing. I don't think she was just in. I think that whatever gym she was at, people with money go to that gym.
Shannon Sharpe ain't going to the Shake Shack.
Exactly. He ain't going. He ain't going to Planet Fitness.
What does she do?
She an OnlyFans. She an OnlyFans model.
Time out. Time out.
You need men to make money on OnlyFans.
We also understand there's a lot of younger females that attracted to older men.
That's true.
We understand that too. There's a lot of younger females that attract the older men. That age he did was different. I'm not talking about the age. I'm not talking that. That age is different. He drove.
All right, so
but I'm talking about 25, 30 that might be attracted to a 50-year-old that.
No, hold on.
But it's females like that.
But
no,
hold on.
Real rap though.
It's
I don't think it's cool, but it's like. I heard a younger female say, young boys be on nut shit, always take care of you. Be on, like,
I heard that too.
Cool. That's your preference.
But let's say this. I don't. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the maturity level too. The maturity level, because like it could be.
You could tell you could be.
When she was talking on the phone.
Be more mature than that person.
Right.
So it also.
That's true. That's true. But now look, I'm gonna say this, right? Because they're coming down on Shannon Sharpe only because she came out and said this. Eventually, it would have came out into the news that he's doing it, right? But we got Bill Belichick, who's 74. His girlfriend is 23. Nobody caring what Bill do. Nobody caring. And there you go.
White.
There you go. There you go. There you go. He's a white millionaire.
A white billionaire.
A white billionaire with a white young Joe. So all right. So now look. Right. So all right. So it's a double standard, right? Because I'm saying because if it's an older white man and a younger white girl, it's cool.
No, it's just
it's never.
That's what they do.
I'm saying it's part of their culture,
so
right?
I'm saying is the problem is them black niggas get money.
And
their company is them white girls, and they start to believe that they them and can do the same thing. You can't do what they do.
I agree, and that's what I was saying.
They could be the black girls start getting money. The shit go to their head, hanging around them white girls, and they start to believe they can do the same shit they see them do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you can't. Them niggas been doing that shit since the farm days, plantation days.
Yeah.
The slave master.
And that's why I say he lost his culture slowly but surely.
The slave master married to a fucking team. So it's like, that's why they got the slaves taking care of the kids.
Yep. I said he lost his culture slowly but surely. And now that you say that, in hindsight, looking back, what I just said, like, yeah, you're around those crowds and you think you them.
Right.
Like he got access to the Bill Belichicks and all that or whatever.
And you see them coming in with them little white girls and all that. And
So,
you thought you was dumb.
So, but all right.
Whoa. Can we laugh on R. Kelly though?
So now, hold on. But now, to say that, Cat Williams and Monique warned him on his show, don't mess with them white women. And he was saying, like, no, I don't do that. I got this. Whole time you lying. You was coming down on other people for messing with younger people.
Right.
Whole time you got a whole.
But that's why I feel sorry for them.
I don't feel sorry for him either.
I ain't gonna lie, that R. Kelly shit was AI. When they first made AI.
Artificial intelligence.
When they first made AI.
That pizza boy came in and said, "Kells, your food here."
That's when that mark.
Right there. It was over. Boy knocked on the door. He said, "Yo, Kells, the pizza here." That shit was a wrap.
Listen, I'm gonna say no. Niggas should have learned. Right? Niggas should have learned from OJ.
It was AI, yo.
Niggas should have learned from OJ.
Tell you, shit was AI, man.
I do too.
It was AI.
But no. Hold on.
He's not wrong for being a freak because everybody got their own preference.
And everybody like the album 12 play.
The only thing he was wrong for was messing with them little girls. The parents, what about them? Because
exactly.
my mother knocked my
Exactly. Now look, no, well, see, but the what R. Kelly what R. Kelly got locked up for is what they call in the sex trafficking now. No. Even no. They start look. They hit you with the civil, right? They hit you with the civil case, and once you beat the civil case, whatever, they come with the criminal because you're trafficking. Like, all right, in the state, the age limit might be 16, right? You should have to be 16 or over to be legal, but the federal age is 18. So the girl he was messing with, the girl he was messing with, he called his girlfriend. She's 17 at the time.
Sad.
R. Kelly, she going everywhere with him on the shows, state to state. On the federal level, that is illegal because she's only 17.
He was married to Aaliyah and she was 14 years old.
But Aaliyah's dead. Aaliyah dead.
If the parents did not bring it up.
No, he could be a freak, but that's what he's locked up for. Sex trafficking. Sex trafficking. He's not. Yeah, but he's not locked up for being a freak.
That went against something they didn't like.
No, I believe that too.
Then he was telling everybody not to vote.
That's the whole twist.
Me being a Libra, right? And
Yeah.
weighing shit on both scales,
Yeah,
right?
all shit.
And I can always be on this side of the scale,
But you
but I
get
realize it's always this side too,
It's
right?
like it's a cult.
Hypothetically speaking, right? R. Kelly never knew how old she was because he never asked.
No, hold on, Pat. That's what that's what R. Kelly said. R. Kelly said he didn't know she was 17.
Like,
And when she found out,
like,
he said, "No, look." He said when he.
No, I'm saying,
because she wrote. No, it's in the case.
some niggas so weird though. No, you gotta say some niggas so weird though, especially in R. Kelly life. You run across so many females. You don't even ask how old he is. You don't do that. But that's what make you weird because if you one of us, you would. Oh, what's going on? Love, you look a little young here.
He said
he not from here.
But he said that
he not from here.
No, he said. Listen. He said. He said.
What if he never asked though?
He said that was. He said. He said he didn't. He said he didn't know she was.
I'm R. Kelly.
He said she lied about it.
I don't give a fuck about you.
No,
I'm
but
R. Kelly. I'm doing this.
He said but all right. He said she's lying about the age though. No, he said she's lying about the age. He said she said she was already 18. He found out. He said when he found out. He said when he found out that she was 17, he cut the relationship off.
She could have said,
But we talking about bro.
She told him she's of age, 18. When he found out she's 17, he cut the relationship off. He cut it off. And then they went back and found her.
He's still weird, but I'm
not
saying he's not weird. He always weird.
No, R. Kelly's weird.
But I'm just saying
it was
like,
him on that tape. It was him. It was him on that tape. It was
you can never
Robert
take
on
away
that
his
tape.
music. Ever.
No. Don't take away from the. Don't take away from the music. Now, well, now I would never stop listening to Robert. But now look, R. Kelly said he wanted to start making some like more positive music, some more uplifting black music, like on some like Marvin Gaye, what's going on type stuff, bringing awareness. And the powers that be said, no, we want 12 play, nigga. We want all that freaky shit. And he's like, no, I ain't doing that. And when he turned in that positive album, there you go. You going right to jail, nigga.
Know what?
And I was like, damn.
Let you freak off for 13 years, but I've been recording you. So we're gonna bring up this shit right here.
Same thing with Lil Cosby. As soon as he wants to buy and he sin, that's when
they said because R. Kelly said like, yo, I was trying to make a pop, like he said, I wanted to start making uplifting music, like what's going on and bringing awareness to the gun violence issue. And you're right.
I don't give a fuck what it is.
He knew her age, right?
If you look at her photos, she looked like a kid. I know how old
he knew.
You gotta look at. I believe it too because the times is different. Like now, you might look at a 17-year-old like she older.
No.
Now something.
No, back then. Back then.
Like, I'm gonna give you a tip as a man, right? Because this is something you won't say. But I can look at a chick sneaks and tell how old she is. Why?
Yeah.
If they beat down, you do a lot of walking. There's miles on there.
We just had to talk about that.
She's not doing that.
You can tell.
Your sneaks and all your shit gonna be good because you're not doing that much walking.
The way you walk, your phone
But
conversation.
even if you walk it, it's certain upkeep.
It's a certain. It's weird though. but I ain't gonna lie, it's weird though.
The way they talk,
but it's still a certain way,
what
like
you watch.
kids
You
and
gonna
women
talk about
walk,
what you watch on television.
or if you hear them talk on the phone with their friends,
Yeah.
it's a certain way they talk.
It's gonna show.
You
gonna
hear
say,
it.
"Oh, I sat there,
No,
I
he
heard
was
it."
that. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
gonna
You gonna know.
Like a little
That's R. Kelly. He don't give a fuck about all that.
Kells knew what the fuck was going on.
No, Kells knew, but he had the consent of them parents. He had- Yeah, he had the consent of he had the consent of the parent. The parents, they play a major role because that's what you don't never hear. You never hear the parents saying
Aaliyah, her parents.
The parents ain't
They
give a fuck
allowed
until
them
the day.
They
to
allowed
marry
it.
their 14-year-old daughter.
They allowed it. That was
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying.
That was
You could,
crazy.
Like even with
Laws are
all
different.
That shit, when I watched
Yeah.
that
Different
thing
corny
on,
laws.
R. Kelly, that was on Lifetime.
It's definitely different
It
laws,
the
and it was
the
different back
parents was
then.
on
Different
there
corny
saying that
laws.
the parents, the mom and the dad, they were still together. Their child was 16 years old. They talking about they went and knocked on his door, and their daughter entered the door, and she said, "I can't come right now. I gotta come later." There's no way. I'm 16, and I'm telling my parents, my mom's snatching me out that door,
the fucking crib. I don't care who the fuck R. Kelly is.
and they left. And then they met up with her later. There's no way.
Yeah.
My child is not. You're not telling me you not. I'm
Guess what?
Cool until it went wrong. That's what it was.
That's you.
And that's the same thing with Shannon. That's the same thing with Shannon Sharpe.
That's you.
It was cool till it went wrong.
Now it's
That's
like,
you.
oh, yeah.
It was cool.
You're a
too.
rare person.
Oh, yeah,
That's
you think
rare.
you
But
gonna
the average,
tell us it's
the
over?
average,
You know what I'm saying?
70% out of 100% females is going to take that 10 bands right now. I got your daughter right now. She cool. I mean, she will R. Kelly. Take this 10,000.
It's not
But
worth
that's-
it because you taking.
It's sad.
That's like you know how much you're doing to
It's
that little girl.
it's nowhere near worth
It's
it.
crazy.
But that's what make it sad. 70% of the females are gonna say, "Give me that 10 bands."
It's not worth it.
Every time my daughter come with you, what they up? Oh, another 10 bands. Okay, go ahead.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, so that's why.
As a
but-
dad, as a dad,
in that
yes.
shit, you can't even get that back.
But that's why I think going back to Shannon Sharpe, I think for real, for a shorty was just waiting for the opportunity to sue.
Yeah,
I think she was just waiting for that opportunity.
Anybody that wears pants that high above that ankle, you seen him something.
Like, he's like,
So his pants high as shit. You knew he was fucking.
she wasn't gonna do nothing, and her parents weren't gonna do nothing until R. Kelly got into that
Yeah.
situation,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
No, we were saying about
They were still getting paid.
we were saying about the shorty with Shannon Sharpe.
Oh,
Shout out,
all right.
shout out Mars Stats.
She
He
did.
said this shit wasn't about nothing till she went to holler at Tony Busby and he said cha-ching. I ain't gonna lie, Tony Busby,
Morris Stacks,
he
my
listened
guy.
to Tony Busby is after the money. But we was like at that point, I'm like, oh, is she fishing? Once they came on and said Shannon Sharpe tried to settle for 10 million, it's not saying you guilty, but you did something
I'm saying
wrong.
you're guilty.
When you and say you guilty, you're not in the court of law.
If you
You
settle
ain't
for
guilty,
10
but
M's,
in regular court of opinion, and you selling for 10 M's, you did something wrong.
3 people just went through this shit.
if not,
Right?
you got all that money, so you can get the best lawyers. We can fight this joint.
Check this out. 3 people just.
What Hov say? Hov say,
You know you're wrong.
listen, if I did this,
Take
y'all
10.
should be locking me up
You
criminally.
got Hov
Take 10.
and you got Shannon Sharpe. There's only one of them niggas who didn't go the same route the other 2 did. Why? Because it didn't happen.
Hov said, you gotta lock me up
So
criminally.
this my
If this
point.
happened,
If
send
you
me to
didn't take
jail
that
right now.
stance,
Well,
You did something.
Right.
I want there to say what you did, but you did something
Hold on.
because you could have just pulled the whole like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all gotta get the fuck out of here. Y'all gotta
But
send
you
me.
know
If
when
I
you
did
are-
something, y'all gotta send me to prison now.
Exactly.
Send me to
Because
prison.
you know in your heart you ain't do nothing. But if you got a slight chance in your mind that something may go left,
Mm-hmm.
hell yeah,
move
all
like
day
them
long.
niggas did.
All day long.
So I
Yeah.
don't feel bad for
Let me
you.
cash
No.
that right now.
Yeah,
Should've
because
just fucked with that cream.
Because 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, we ain't talking about 1 M. He said 10 million. That means you definitely, and then once the audio came out, like I said, in the basically the whole thing was interracial sex play. Interracial sex play
Keep your call
and ain't
flat, you feel me?
or whatever.
Crazy.
So that's what they both was doing. And then, like I said, they did it 35 times, 36 and 37. She said no. He still went forward and fucked her in the ass and choked her. and shit.
That's why
That's another thing too.
That's different.
You niggas keep getting caught for backbone.
But that's why I say he lost the court because he should have got a black chick. He could have got one of the stripping bitches from Strokers. He could have got a million. Listen, Charleston White, you might not like the nigga. He said, but that's why I deal with whores. It's strippers. Because they're not coming after to sue you. That's their job, to please you. Deal with the whores and the strippers. But like you said, Pat, he's around those circles of white men that's their lifestyle is that. Like they're like you said, they've been doing that since young, college and all that, whatever. And I think the women do it too.
And it's normal for
He
them.
been doing it too.
No, the white women used to that because
The white women used to that.
If you look at when women got rights and all that, they've been treating their women like that.
Facts. Women ain't get the rights until 1973.
Oh yeah, no.
A woman can have a bank account. You know, I'm just saying because somebody told Cameron that shit.
Right.
A woman can have a bank account up to 1973.
I don't know the exact date, but I definitely did research.
I ain't know a woman can have a bank account until 73.
Like men ran the earth.
Yeah, I said, damn.
We actually cherish our women more than
Yeah. Because even during slavery, we had marriages.
Like that, but it really is.
Well, because they try to wash that image away.
And you can go deeper down the rabbit hole. She might not even have the idea in the beginning because you gotta remember, some niggas don't like you fucking with their chicks either.
That too. She might be cool.
She might fucking really,
or a family, or a white woman. Yeah, or a white woman. It could be her mom or dad, uncle, aunt.
And he lined you up.
Way more.
Like it could go deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's why you ain't supposed to put that fucking creamer in your coffee.
You're not. I don't care how much. Now look, it's something. Now look, it's not the norm. You get an exception like Saquon Barkley, right? Now I'm gonna say she ain't the model type looking white woman. She look regular, and she there. She got the kids. She hold on down. She don't look like the girl like Shannon Sharpe, OnlyFans model. You see them coming a mile away.
She don't have to be like everybody got this in their head, like, oh, bad bitch. She don't have like if she got her shit together, she hold you down. Why don't she have to be the prettiest thing in the world? That's
what I'm saying with Saquon Barkley's wife. I don't think she's you. We won't consider.
She white, right?
Yeah, she white. We won't consider her but we won't consider her the prettiest white girl in the world. But she got the kids on the sideline. She got one in the hand holding the other one. He come over and she playing her part. But he was with her. They was with each other. Yeah, college.
So that's different.
Yeah, freshman year of college in Penn State.
So you would never talk to a white female? Nope. You never told a white female?
I can't bring one home. My mom said,
no.
Mom
Time out.
I can't even bring a Puerto Rican woman home.
There's a difference. We're not talking about going with a white female. We're not talking about marrying. Nope. We talking about actually meeting a white female. You might be already having sex with a white female. You never help white female? Or the Puerto Rican.
I am.
Australian or
hell yeah.
I'm just saying.
I am.
One thing I learned that we.
Yeah.
Oh, talk about. Would I sleep with a white woman or would I go with a white woman marriage? Is the difference. I'm saying.
Because look, if you're in Australia,
you saying would I sleep? You saying would I sleep with a white woman ever?
I would. Because if I meet a model, if I meet Giselle,
if I'm somewhere, out Miami,
Tom Brady on wife.
If I'm somewhere in Miami, though, right? No. I'm just saying.
No, you in Australia. You overseas tour. You in Australia.
Wherever I'm at, I'm
you
just
in
somewhere.
Australia. They got some of the best.
Bubbles fuck, right?
They don't wear drugs.
No, listen, I'm saying.
Listen, the next 5 white people you run into, look at their waistline.
I got to earn, right?
They don't wear drugs, bro.
I got to earn, right?
Oh, let him talk.
I would never. I got to earn, right? And there's nothing against. Nothing against white women, Caucasian women, nothing. I love all females. I love all races of earth, bro. But I would never date a white woman.
How do you race? You saying?
I would never bring it might sound weird. I would never bring a baby into the world on a white woman. I would never marry. I don't like the kiss at all for unless I'm really like
My mom said to me.
But I cannot lie and say this is me. I cannot lie and say fuck no. But I cannot lie and say I'm not out fucking the foreign earth somewhere in this bad white bitch
You're a man
trying to herb me, and I'm just gonna say no. I don't want to herb. Can't say that.
So what island is that? Is on them?
I'm just saying. I'm just
Australia. Australia.
If I'm
Australia, they got models.
single,
They got
If I'm
models.
single.
They got models. They got model
I
bitches.
thought she was talking about women, but she was talking about white men. That's like court to me. That's like court.
So all right. So what about a Spanish guy then? You consider it the same
I've
thing?
never dated outside of my race.
Yeah, but I'm saying, do you consider that the same thing? But no, do you consider that the same thing? Like a high yellow Puerto Rican guy? That's not the same as the white guy?
She outside the country somewhere. They all drunk somewhere. And this husky ass Poppy come up all Poppy all up, right? And crack one and say something. All right. Come on.
They all black, bro.
Come on.
I'm out the country.
Come
That
on.
don't mean I gotta
Come on. No, but what are you talking about? We're not saying that. We're just saying like
You gotta say like a
that was the original conversation.
you can say, but you can say something when you're not in the actual position.
You gotta say like
Until you're in that position.
That's just all right. See, if we go like if I'm in Russia,
no, that's in front of
if I'm in Russia, right?
Building.
It's nothing but that's the only thing it is there. If I go to Russia, it's a bunch of beautiful white women. Like it's a beautiful white woman in Russia.
The right husky ass popping there come up.
I'm not.
Never.
Like I said, I'm not like if I go to Russia, if I'm in Russia and it's a beautiful Russian woman, I'm gonna mess with her. I'm not gonna bring her home. We're gonna have culture different. But
you never got to talk about that again.
But with niggas doing, but if you getting one here in America, that's where you fucking up at. Because it's not like in America, you know what it is. You know the mentality is they don't really want you for real.
They don't use rags when they lie.
I don't give a fuck what you're saying right now, right? If we somewhere to fuck out of town or somewhere in this bad ass walk up to you and say, we go to the hotel right now. You're not gonna say no, nigga. Come on, bro. Come on.
I got reasons, right? That I will tell you for sure.
I respect it.
But I don't want to.
No.
They nasty.
No. You're gonna
crash the stream.
You're gonna say the cool part. You're gonna say the cool part. It's actually in front of you. We can always say the cool part.
Bro.
There's $1 million in front of you. Would you jump off a building into a pile of shit? Fuck no, nigga. When that $1 million in front of you, like, hold up, this little jump might not be as bad to the earth. Yes, I'm saying it's a difference, bro.
Let me tell you something. I've been on this planet for a long time. I've been in a lot of places.
You don't have to do everything.
Nobody never saw me.
We're talking about everything.
But this is
we're not talking about everything.
No, we ain't talking about everything.
We're talking about certain things.
You out the country. You ain't
I mean,
never gotta talk about it again.
hold on. If I'm in
everything else, you can have fun out there, but that don't mean you got.
Hold on. If I'm in Russia and it's a beautiful Russian, I'm not saying no color, a beautiful Russian woman or whatever, we having a good time, right? And it leads to sex, then that's what is going to happen. I'm not going to be like, oh, you know what? She's white.
We're not even saying looking for it. We're not even saying looking for it. We're saying if you're somewhere out of the fucking country.
I don't think it's going to be different for you because you're a woman.
I don't know, Brazilian,
but guys,
white bitch or whatever.
Because you got white Brazilians.
I want to earn white man.
You got white Brazilians. Because I'm looking at your nationality.
You gonna say no?
I'm gonna say I'm looking at your nationality.
You're not Italian. I don't know. I don't want to.
Let me ask you something.
What?
Let me ask you something.
They don't say white. They don't say white Russian. They don't say white Australian. You just Russian. You just Australian.
We talk about as men, as single men. Now we married. That's a little different. Shorty, get out of here.
Yeah, no, it's single men.
As a single man, you're not gonna like.
Hey, yo, you like the vegetable beets?
What you mean?
Like beets, the vegetable. You like them?
Oh,
vegetable
beets. Oh, I like beets.
No.
So if you went to Africa tomorrow and they cook beets, well, all because you in Africa, you would like the beets. If you over there and it's exotic beets, No, you don't like them. You don't like them. Right?
No, but what? But he don't like beats. But what if they make the beats and it smell good?
You can't.
What if they make the beats and it smell good though, Razor? What if it smell good?
I'm trying to get you to understand.
What if it smell good? What if it smell good though? What you like, yo, what's that? It's beats. You like, man, that smell good. And they like, try it. And they say, try it.
Bro, they don't.
What you gonna be like, no?
Time out.
Yeah, you gonna be like, no, I ain't gonna try it now.
Our male instincts and hormones
if you
with females and nothing to do with beats and vegetables. What?
But then I try.
You still didn't want them.
You can't compare that though.
You didn't even swap.
You missed the concept.
Spit it out, right?
Then I try it. Then I try it. Then I try it.
You put it. As soon as it hits your mouth, you spit it out.
There's a little bit. No, ain't some of it. Ain't some of it. And then the rest I couldn't do it.
No, he was talking about beef.
And I still said it was good though.
You don't eat green.
But the flavor was all that though.
He tried. I made him taste.
So that means I tasted it and I ain't want it no more.
No.
So I tried it. I want it no more.
What y'all missing is you cannot compare a man hormones or what a man is to a female to food. No, the same thing I'm doing. I don't like this. I'm gonna try. No. A man, the concept
is if what you don't like, you don't like it. Don't matter.
But you cannot.
You
cannot compare what you don't like to a man hormones.
Right, exactly.
If I'm in Australia and they got white Australians, where's the black ones? If I'm in fucking Brazil and they got white ones, where's the black ones? That's my whole thing. We're not even looking for the same thing.
So you in Australia right now, right?
But that's past.
Badass Australian bitch.
I'm gonna say 99. I'm gonna say 99%.
Walk up to you and say,
motherfuckers
that's
in
what
Australia
right now. You will say no.
Going in.
That's all I'm saying right now. As men,
he
you
want
Australia right now.
I can believe it.
She walk up to you and say, but listen, if she walk up to you and say, I'm trying to earn.
They not really white.
No, you just mentioned Australia. You said that. But you just out your mouth.
White, but they white.
You just out your mouth though. You said Australians.
I said if it's a white Australian, I'm saying where's the black ones? That's what I said.
But what if you go to Russia? What if you go to Russia?
You know what I'm saying?
When you go to Russia,
if she walk
what if you
in
Sweden?
Bad shit.
That's a hypothetical. We ain't in Australia. But that's what I'm saying. Where they're all white. They're all Caucasian.
I don't give a fuck how good she look. When she woke up in the morning, she didn't fucking use a rag to wash up. That's number one. How many white friends you got? Go in their bathroom and tell me how many of them you find with a rag in there. That's
so basically, you think it's the culture.
They don't wear fucking drawers.
So it's all cultural.
Sweating, and you want to walk up to me and fucking.
So it's cultural. So with you, it's cultural.
All you're doing right now is the cool ass cool talk.
No, I'm saying it's cultural.
You're doing a cool,
that's all this
cool
culture
talk.
Because that's not your culture.
How many white bitch you actually do? They're going up the internet.
I don't like them.
Because you're going up the internet and all this shit. You never been with white bitches, so you don't know what they're really doing. You don't know what the white bitches really doing right now.
You don't know.
The white bitches sound like black bitches right now.
You don't know their culture.
These white bitches sound like big asses, don't like black bitches. So now white bitches might be washing their earth. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on.
It's a cultural difference.
We don't know what's going on.
Because don't you got white people that grow up in the hood?
You can have them all.
No.
That mean?
I don't want them.
That means she got
my thing is,
but she can understand your culture.
I don't want them.
I don't want any.
My joint is making the point though.
Yeah, if you live, all right. So if you're a white girl, if you're a white girl that grew up in North Philadelphia, if you're a white girl that grew up in North Philadelphia, went to William Penn High School all your life, when you get to be in your 20s, how the fuck you gonna act? That's like the people around you.
No, how many people in your hood you washed up with?
No, I'm not saying they gonna act like the people around you.
People you washed up with that you went to school with?
I know never ever.
I'm not worried about what. It's black people that don't do
crack
that.
On the white.
But what I'm saying
that's
is,
not my thing.
I know white.
I'm not saying speaking. If I'm out of anywhere and a badass white bitch walk up to me, out fucking wherever I'm at, out of fucking.
Like you say, you can't control hormones.
If she just walk up to me and I'm a single man, bad shit, and say, "Yo, I want to earn you right now," I'm not gonna be like, "No, I don't like white bitch. I don't like Italian bitch." No, what the fuck? Hell no. Am I gonna crack on you?
99%.
No, I'm not gonna crack on you. I'm downtown. There's a million bad white bitches.
Well,
No.
there's two things I'm not. I don't play
No,
rich games.
no, we have
I'm
a
not
good conversation.
thirsty, and I got
Time
We have
out.
a good
Say,
conversation.
what you
We
doing?
having some
What you
drinks.
doing this?
You know what that's for?
No,
Nigga,
You trying to dig it to me, reach it. You trying to reach a little bit. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because you know we're gonna have
Okay.
some drinks, have a good time.
You would say, all right, come on. You said you
No,
wouldn't
no,
say
no, no, no.
If we having a good time,
You would say no.
we sitting there drinking, having a good time.
Time
We
out,
having a
time out.
conversation,
But
and it
that's
left
what
it at.
He said somebody walk up a bed.
You know,
walk up to me.
Y'all take
That's not what he said.
Time out. Time out. Time out. Look, I know exactly what I said.
They saw you.
My joint is, it's not like we leaving right now. It's like, oh, exchange numbers. Oh, it's one of my herbs from later on. Case this herb.
I got all this time to think about it.
We're talking about when you.
Especially if it's options.
So this is my whole thing, though. We're not just saying somebody can walk up to you and say, "Oh, we out right now." What's the lineup? We're not doing it right now, but
I'm
exchange
saying
numbers.
we having a good time. We out. We
talking about out the country.
Let me tell you something.
I'm talking about the
Let me tell
country
you
that's
something.
on
You
a
know
whole
what attitude's for?
foreign trip.
Niggas who not getting that
A
much
whole
yams.
foreign trip.
Niggas that's not getting that much yams when they go out there, they the first thing that just walk up. Out.
That's different,
But
though.
niggas that's
We're not
used to
saying
it-
We're talking about me.
that.
We're talking about me.
used to it,
It's
no,
on
I'm
me.
saying, You got
Nigga that
self-discipline.
been there,
You're
the
not
million.
thirsty.
I'm not
And you have
hyping
the
names no more.
options to say, because see, the way I look, I'm going to have the option to say no, and I'm going to have another opportunity. Some niggas don't got that. Some niggas is if you tell her no right now, you're done. You ain't getting no action.
Okay.
And so that's why you got to take that first white joint and all that. But I'm a nigga. I get choice. I can pick. So I don't have to pick.
That's
any
why
white
I'm using
girl.
myself as example.
I'm never picking a white girl.
That's why I'm using myself as example.
Yeah, we saying
So
choice. We
that's
still
why
got
I'm using
choices.
myself as example.
I'm always going to choose somebody brown.
Listen,
Just like
so-
you said, cultural. I'm into
We
brown
got-
women. That's it. I don't
that's
like
why
white
I'm using myself as example.
chicks. I'm just saying.
That's why I'm using myself as example.
Because I'm
You
gonna
see
say
what I'm
99% of niggas
Myself as example.
when they
No,
go.
That's talking about nobody that can't.
I'm not even saying out of the
Get herb.
country.
We already know what's
I'm
going
also
on.
gonna go
Herb.
to another state.
I wouldn't do
I'm
that.
making an example of a nigga that can get whatever the fuck he want to, but at the same time, if I'm fucking overseas, I'm not gonna get on any broadcast on the camera and say if it's badass Italian bitch walk up and say, "Let me earn you, I'm a single man, I'm not gonna earn." That's weird.
That's
I'm not
you.
gonna say that.
That's not weird. That's just you.
No, that's any.
Some niggas don't got self-discipline,
That's
bro.
it's not about
I don't think that's
self-discipline.
not
It's
self-
about
that's
being a
not- I don't think
man.
that's self-discipline, bro. It's about being a
You gotta be
man.
horny to fuck the chick just because she want to earn.
You take no, you taking it like he don't got options. He not saying he don't got he don't say he got options.
Broski,
He not saying he gonna
guess
fuck
what?
everything
You
that
know
come
Kim,
to him.
right? Oh, they don't know what I'm
he's
talking
saying
to.
is if
Damn.
I'm out having a good
They don't know what I'm
time
talking to.
and it's a person that attracted to me and I'm attracted to them, it's not about
But
the
if I don't
color.
like white women, how am I going to be attracted to her?
But I said you.
Time out,
I said
time out.
you the 1%.
Time
No,
out.
I said you the
Time out.
1%.
I don't like white
Time
women.
out.
But no, you the
Okay.
1%. I said you the
Time out.
1%.
No,
It's
so
99%.
Time
Yeah, the
out.
1%.
Not white
1%
women.
out of a billion.
We went
Yeah,
we went
the
to
99%.
other type women, the white,
There's
Italian,
no
everything.
other type.
You said no,
Sex on the planet,
but
bro.
you're the same
There's
person that
black
said
and everybody
I don't.
else. That's
But
it.
no,
If
but when
you
you
got
go,
black men,
but like you said,
You the same
Italians-
person that said you don't even crack on
No,
black
you
bitches
got
like that.
Italian. You got Italian.
You the same nigga said you don't
You
crack
got
on black
Russian.
bitches
You
like that.
got
But
Australians.
you get other
Their
type bitches.
nationality is that they don't have a. They don't say they color.
You know what I'm
They say
saying,
they
right?
na-
Oh,
they
they
say
don't know
they-
what I'm talking to.
They say their
Bow.
nationality.
I've been saying Spanish and black women.
Time out. No.
Since I've been sitting there.
So a Spanish woman with white skin, basically. She's still Spanish, but her skin is
All right.
Canelo.
Wow.
Canelo
We
Alvarez,
talking about-
right?
we-
Hold on.
man, you had-
Canelo Alvarez. If there's a woman that's Canelo Alvarez complexion, you're not messing with her. She Mexican or is she Spanish? She does see his complexion.
That's not white.
He's white.
What's the difference?
He's white.
We not understand white.
He's white. He's white.
That's the white Spanish. Yeah, the white Spanish, I'm cool on it. But like, I'll give you a brown example. Shout out mommy, she knows who she is, right? I got a mommy that's just as fair as Canelo, but she's Dominican. Got gold blonde hair and all that, but she's Dominican. You know why? Because black people come in all different shades. When they was taking us from the fucking coast, All the fucking islands, Trinidad, Barbados, Puerto Rico. That's where we.
But you know, but you know, in but you know, the Dominicans, you know the Dominicans purged their black population, right? They purged their black population.
They still black.
You know the black population. You know where their black population at? In Haiti. They're on the same zone. But the military is there to shoot your ass, so they don't want no black people. So if she's a Dominican, she considered what the Dominicans say. Me no black. Me no black. I'm Dominican. Me no black.
I don't give a fuck what you say.
Me no black. So Canelo gonna say the same thing.
No,
he gonna say me no black. I'm Mexican.
It's two different.
I'm Spanish.
It's the Spaniards, like the white.
No, Spanish is if somebody Spanish if you from Spain or if the Spain conquered your country and you speak in Spanish.
No, that ain't it. Bro.
That's it, bro.
No, it ain't.
If you Spanish, that means you from a Spanish speaking country.
Is from Cuba, bro. You talking to a nigga that's
cool.
half that.
Cool,
half that.
Cool, yeah,
So
because you're gonna have, yeah. But now when you say, but we talking about the Dominican Republic. We talking about the Dominican Republic. No, I ain't been to Cuba.
Go there.
I'm saying the
Dominican Republic. Have you ever been there?
I'm saying the Dominican Republic can definitely purge their black population.
Bro,
they purged them in 1939. They're on the same. Hold on. They're on the same platform as Haiti. They kicked them out the country. You can't be Haitian in the Dominican Republic. That's saying like you can't go from New York to Pennsylvania. Like,
that don't got nothing to do with them being.
Bro, they purged in 1939. Do the homework. In 1939. It's called the Rose War. They went in there and killed everybody that's black. If you're black and if you can't say the word with an R in it, because the Haitian people can't say the R word. They can't roll the R. They killed you.
Listen, my mommy got
so them motherfuckers say me no black. Them niggas is racist.
My mommy got a crib over there. She go over there damn near fucking 16 times a fucking month checking on the spot and all that, bro. She always told me to come over there. You know why? Because they fuck with the niggas. I'm gonna give you another job. They are the black people. When you talk to the
so what about why don't fuck with the Haitians?
When you talk to the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans, that's why they beefing because they feel like the Dominicans is the black people.
Why they don't fuck with the Haitians though? Why they don't fuck with the Haitians?
Because that got something to do with fucking like where they live at. Like
they live on the same island.
Yeah, and the shit that the niggas broke.
They
all that.
So they can't help them. The motherfuckers had an earthquake.
There's resources.
They had an earthquake. They can't help them with the earthquake. Nothing.
What I'm saying is, bro.
They said fuck them niggas.
What I'm saying is, you gotta go to the Dominican Republic so you can understand.
I'm not saying it's black people. I'm saying it's black people. I'm saying it's black people right there with them, and they don't give a fuck about them.
They all black.
The Haitian people that's your complexion, they don't give a fuck about them at all, and they on the same island. That's like saying people in Jamaica, right? You got all. If you're in Jamaica, right? You got Haiti. It's on the same island as the Dominican Republic. They're on the same island. It's like if you go to Jamaica, you got white Jamaicans, Asian Jamaicans, black Jamaicans. They don't separate it. They all Jamaican. They all Jamaican. They all Jamaican. You go see a Chinese Jamaican. You call that nigga Chinese, he gonna curse you on patois. You see a white Jamaican, he gonna curse you on patois. He Jamaican. So that's why. So if you go, if I go to Jamaica and I get a white, if I go to Jamaica and get a white girl and she's Jamaican.
She's not Jamaican. She just lived there with an accent. She's still white. Like I said.
But she's not going to identify as white. She's not going to identify as white though.
That's her fault.
If she was born here, she's not.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, I got it. Like, I know a chick or whatever, and this is the first time I ever knew that there was Chinese people that were Jamaican. Because her mom is black, and her mom is black Jamaican. Her dad is Chinese Jamaican. And when she showed me her dad, he's fully Chinese. But when I talked to him, he's from Jamaica.
So
he's born there.
Chinese nigga with a Jamaican accent.
He's born there, but he's born there though. They like four. They like four generations, but he's born there.
So tomorrow I'm gonna come to your
he's born there. Well, no, he's born. But he's born there. But he's born there.
Right.
He's born there. So if he's born there, he's identified as a
nigga born in Jamaica.
He identifies as a Jamaican. You can't tell any Jamaican that.
There's a lot of white people identify as shit they ain't really are.
No, but when it comes to nationality, where you're from, that's your nationality. Where you're born at, where you're born at, where you're born at, where you're born at, that's your nationality.
We as
That's your culture.
Black people don't identify as what we supposed to identify as either.
Because we don't know where the fuck we came from.
Because if you remember back in the day, it used to say African American, like on the application and things like that. Now it say black. What are we?
Well, we don't know our shit.
Well,
Yes.
that's our fault for letting them keep switch it up like that.
I'm not African American.
Yeah, we don't know what to see.
You're not
But
African American.
see, we don't know what
you're
we are.
American, but you're not African. Right?
You got African heritage.
But
You wouldn't be here without them. Like if you did rewrote history and you took our say slavery never happened.
But even with us here, if somebody comes from another country, what they call you? They're gonna call you American.
No, niggas was here already.
That's cool, but still, if somebody comes from another country, they're gonna call you American. They're gonna call you American.
He named it. He didn't discover it.
If you was,
here.
but still, if you're born in America, anybody from any of that same Jamaican Asian guy, he gonna call you American.
You weren't native.
He gonna say you American. The Jamaicans gonna call you a Yankee. Yankee.
But I'm not mad at him.
But what I'm saying is that's your nationality. So when he identifies as a Jamaican because he was born there, he said, "I'm a Jamaican. You are American."
No, you live in Jamaica, nigga.
He
I gotta agree with that.
he gonna say
born there,
that's the culture.
Technically, just like if you was born here, you're American.
because you go out to get a passport.
No matter what you're American.
You got to get a passport or a visa.
If I go to the hospital tomorrow and get a baby from London that was born today,
You can't no.
I take him to Jamaica and he grow up there. That make him a Jamaican.
No, you said the baby was born in London.
I said
So the baby is from London.
So what I'm
the
saying,
baby's born in London. That's you from London.
Right.
But if you in Jamaica and your mom born there and your grandfather born there.
If you're born there.
But I'm just saying her dad was born there. Her dad was born there. He's Chinese. And then they had her. And then she had kids.
This is why I say
in
African
Jamaica.
American.
Yeah.
So they try to give they try to give
Well,
whatever black person that took that stand to get us that title.
Somebody, yeah,
that's African.
I'm glad you said that. Because somebody had to.
Could have just been American.
I know a lot of
It could have just been American. We're
You're
Americans.
You're right.
But whoever took that stand to say African American, that was actually wrong.
No, you're right.
What's we born at? We was born. Everything's made up.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
The word microphone is made up.
like I understand what you
This
said.
kid the word cup because
Somebody, I gotta find it out. Who
Cup.
took that
Everything's made
stance? Because somebody took that
Jesse
stance. No, it was before
No,
Jesse
whatever it is,
Jackson.
way more-
To make
way before him.
African American,
As far as that,
somebody had
African
to,
American.
because we were just Negro.
Like,
because we was just Negro.
No,
Because we could have stayed Negro.
I think before Jay
You
said
didn't have to be black or
Or
African American. You can just be
stating
Negro.
that
Want to be
that's
Negro?
African Americans are.
I'll be cool with Negro.
If you go on Google, right, and pull up
Negro mean
all the applications from back in the day.
I'm cool with nigga.
If you look, it's
My
not
nigga,
the same.
we made it up.
It went from
Be funny what they
used to call
say.
us Negroes to African American, and now it's just black. But if you look on
Or urban. That's the new joke, urban.
Asian always stay the same. Hispanic always stay the same, but ours always change.
Yeah.
No culture to identify to.
No, that is true. But I say now we do though because we made our own shit. We made our own shit. The way we dress, the way we talk. We came up with that shit.
Yeah, but it still ain't nothing.
And just like hip hop is the number one selling genre,
they got it doing.
that's our shit.
The Dominicans got the Dominican parade.
All in all,
got the Puerto Rican parade. Americans don't got no fucking.
But ain't that our fault though for not? But ain't that our fault for not? Ain't that our fault for not creating something?
No,
like how you said,
and
Jesse Jackson said, "Well, we don't want to be Negro, African American."
You got Puerto Rican stores, you got Chinese stores. White people, we ain't gonna talk about y'all. It's not too much shit that we own. It's our fault. We got
But that's what I was
we had every
asked,
chance to take over certain shit.
front of us.
But we here.
But that's because they put all these distractions in front
Yeah,
of us.
the drugs, the herb,
yes,
we doing.
We should know a lot more things than we do, but we got TV,
Super facts.
We got the TV, we got radio, all these different distractions, because really it's deeper than that. This was our land. And they came, Christopher Columbus, somebody who discovered it, it's impossible to discover it, it was already here. Our people was here. We're native more than anything.
Facts.
Because we're not African. We are Americans, but not African.
So when you said they got all these distractions in front of us, right? Why are we the only ones paying attention to the distractions, though?
Because we cook.
Razor, that's a great question.
Only ones that's catching
Razor, that's a great question.
Why they not? They getting taught different. They getting taught different.
Of course, they want us to be distracted because basically what I'm saying is we are more than what we think of ourselves, and they don't want us to know that. Basically, that's the way I look at it. Because if you think about it, why like the abortion law, they trying to stop that. It's not because of the blacks, it's more because of the whites, because they're not producing enough kids and stuff like that. It's a lot of things they don't want us to know.
I think but hold on. All right.
I can dig that. That's real shit, though.
All right, no.
We the ones that can really keep producing and take over the world.
Look, I understand that, right?
No, that's what we're doing, and it's too many of
but
us.
But hold.
They want them to stop.
No, I listen. No, I agree. Because they don't want the. It's a book called Project 50, and basically said about 2050 there'll be no white people because it's going to be too many people. So no. Hold on. Look, I agree with you, but I gotta say, we got to take accountability, right? Because right now we got the internet. You can learn whatever the fuck you want, right? But hold on. Let me finish. Right? We got the internet. We can learn anything, right? But people don't got zero political education. It's like nobody can tell me the three branches of government and what they do. So that means you don't know what your local government do or your state government do, but you bitching about Trump.
Right.
So if people don't even know how to get the A to C, fuck D, E, and F. So for not owning businesses, like you said, it's deeper than that. But we have to take the accountability and say, yeah, they don't want us to know, but go read a book. Let's think of an idea of what you want to learn. That's what I'm saying. A lot of us don't even want to take the initiative to learn.
Look at history. They don't even teach.
But you can learn on your own, and then you can teach one. Even if somebody got a skill, like my brother Mud. Shout out my brother Mud.
Money Waters.
And it's a blessing that he linked with my brother Feek. I thank Mud today. Like, yo, thank you for looking out for my brother, getting jobs and shit like that. Or whatever. But that's each one teach one. So if he want to learn how to be a plumber, he can learn from Mud now. If I want to do that, I got somebody that's going to teach me a trade. But we don't have that in the community really no more, where it's like the older men that have trade pass it to the younger and vice versa. Because now the youngers, they have trades as far as computers and stuff like that. They can teach the older niggas that. We don't have that. We don't have no unification whatsoever. We can't even unify. We can't even unify in the drug. We can't even unify in the drug game. Like, this shit illegal and niggas still can't even get money.
A lot of us don't want the next person to get ahead. We afraid that they're going to do better than us. When there's enough money and stuff out here.
All right, I agree on that. But now my question is, I want to know, is there any solution to that problem?
Yeah.
The ignorance and pride problem.
Make more bosses.
Because just like the people don't look at the free clothes
above them, because the boss trying to build another boss. So you're not worrying about if somebody gonna get above you and all that. But if you have more bosses, you want to worry about this type of shit.
But is everybody ready to be a boss? And do we need
more
bosses?
That's why I say you need more bosses.
You
need more niggas that's gonna lead. Like in real life, be a boss with that shit. Because like now when you put your homies on, your niggas on, you're not worrying about nobody getting bigger than you. It's the point of being a boss, because you want them to get bigger than you.
It's not even bigger. It's just everybody
If they do,
grows.
you know
Well,
that's
yeah, you
still
growing
helping
in your-
you out
yeah, you
because
growing in your
damn,
life.
some
You're supposed to
motherfucker
grow.
got herb. That's how you supposed to look.
Yeah,
at
you
it.
but you're supposed to grow. You're supposed to grow in life.
Never
And
want
anything
nobody.
you're supposed to
Never
want
feel
somebody
like
to grow.
nobody supposed to get over you.
Yeah,
That's weird.
That's weird to me. Yeah,
Like,
that's
fuck,
weird.
Somebody
That's-
always gonna be over you. Who cares?
And
Do what you supposed to do. Worry about yourself.
what baffles me is if
Like
it's the
what?
same people, because like we say the white people, right? But right now, with Help Me Help Them, it's a white person that put us on the more shit than
Let me tell
any
you something,
black
but
person.
their stuff be more successful because
Alana called
they
this the
stick
other
together.
day
We
and
don't
put it.
stick together
Alana
either.
called us the other day. She's the only white person on the Zoom, and she's putting us on the game, plugging us up with the people.
Facts.
It's nobody on Lawanda, yeah, but I'm excluding her. But anybody else that got this information in the hood,
'Cause they
it's
don't
not
want you to
saying
get-
it's not saying
They
shit.
don't want you to prosper or like be ahead of them.
But it keeps us here. It keeps us down. It
That's
keeps
the
us down
point.
here.
That's the whole point.
But then we can't say it's the white person. We gotta say it's the motherfuckers that got positions of power. That's our color that don't want to
No, it's
succeed.
definitely our color. We don't stick together.
Yeah, right. I said we don't have no unity.
Yeah, we don't. Like if you notice, like all of them
It's
from
real.
other cultures, they stick together.
Yeah, look at the
Even how,
Badlands.
even how like the Puerto Ricans, they
The
all
Badlands.
families they can live in one house. We can't. We be fighting all types of, like we can't.
Or
be
you gotta
alone.
get out.
Yeah.
Look, you can't live here no more. You this age. They don't care what age you are.
Yeah.
They don't care if you fighting chickens, if you sell crack, if you got a regular job, you go to school, you sell PCP, you a
It's
nurse.
really us. It's
You
like
still
we
in that
different for a lot of
community.
things. Like we pride.
That's the pride. That's the
And
pride
we so
area.
worried about like, oh, this person wants to fuck what this person say.
Yeah, because Poppy don't care.
Because a lot of the white people, their credit is better than ours, stuff like that, because they were taught that at a young age.
Mhm.
They were also not just taught that, but they were living at home until they got married or something. You understand what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
figured it out.
Their situation is different.
Yeah.
Now that's why we go right back. That's why this chronic conversation, because it go right back to Shannon Sharpe. He know that exact same thing. And bro started over whooping because I know like the NFL players, NBA players, they mess with the white women, right? But usually they kind of marry them. He was looking for like a fling. He 54 is just like, ain't you too old for that? Like it's like an immature thing to me, for real. Because you could have got a one.
What can she
The-
like? What similarities? Can
That
even have?
right.
You're more of a father.
That's what
figure
I'm
than
right.
anything.
That's why I say the similarities. It's like the similarities. Like with similarity,
She was
it's
providing
weird.
service.
I probably left
Yeah,
out.
that's-
I left out.
That's a job.
that's
I
a
left out
job,
a big
but
part.
still, no, they was in a they said a relationship.
I left,
They wanna get
I left out a big part though, right?
That's why.
When I
I
say
can't
it-
understand it. How y'all in a relationship?
Hold up, real quick, right? I left out a big part. When you that age, and like I said 25, 30, when you that age, but when you want to have sexual encounters with them females, and because you older, you know what you've been, life you had, you want to younger females bow. But now, relationship wise, no.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
He's in
That
a
part I didn't
relationship.
elaborate on. No. You're not supposed to be in a relationship or married or anything like that to the type of age. As an old man, yes, you. As an old man, you want to see younger females, yes. But it's still a certain age.
Yeah.
You might be tricking. You old man.
No.
That's no
That's what I'm saying.
But
He should have been
relationship-wise,
tricking.
no.
He should have been tricking.
Relationship-wise,
He should have been tricking. He was in a he was yeah, exactly.
That's what he was doing with her, and now it's worse. Now it's worse because now you got.
He shoulda- He got 50 million. He should have.
No. Relationship wise though, that's way
Right,
different.
I was about to say he could have got a Young Miami.
That's
and
weird, though.
I'm pretty sure
That's
it's
weird.
yeah.
From the door, I said it because
It's
if y'all quote unquote in a relationship, and this is what y'all do, why you tell them? Why is it no to that? And just earlier we just did it.
yeah. That's why I said it's
Or
somebody like you said earlier. But the thing is, no. But before No, before we even got there, he pursued it. They showed the text message of him saying, "Oh, you look good at the gym today," and him pursuing it, and then them starting a relationship. Like he wasn't like, "Yo, I'm only here to fuck, take this money, and then I don't want to see you no more." This nigga like, "Yeah, you my girl."
Well, he could have just been telling her that.
So now she
You
lets
know, that happens too.
Because he probably
Yeah.
he's gonna hit for free. You know, niggas got that
Yeah,
syndrome
you know,
too.
that happens
Yeah,
too
the
in
bag.
the hospital
She told him a
game,
price. He
yeah.
like, yeah, I'm Shannon Sharpe. Yeah, you my baby and all that. And she was like, no, nigga, I still want the break.
And I heard, and now I heard also that she wanted them to make a baby. He said no. And
Now, could you imagine
because
how much money she asked for that damn baby?
the text message that came out or whatever, telling her, she's telling him like basically to dumping me or whatever like that. He like, no, I ain't gonna do that. Boom, boom. And she asked him several times, and then I guess she said, "Oh, are you having that?" No. So now there's no.
She was trying to line him up from the door. So it sounded like, because what you mean? Can you not?
Yeah, right. That's what she asked him. Yeah.
22 years old.
Yeah, she like, I'm trying to lie. If you, she
You
like,
as old as me,
she like, if you really serious about this relationship, you had this child. And he like, no. So she looking at it like, oh, you playing games, oh yeah, give me that bread. So he tried to settle out for the little 10 million. And she said, oh no, nigga, give me 50. Give me 50. You 54, give me 50 M's. Give me an M for every year of your life. She said, give me an M for every year of your fucking life.
Did she get it, or that's what she?
No, that's what she's going for.
She not gonna get that.
He already offered a 10.
That's what she's gonna get. Right? She might get less than that now.
He offered a 10.
Now you might
And
get
then the
5.
tape out.
Listen, first take.
Now she might get 5 for being greedy.
Step down from the show and all that.
Well, no, see, now that's the thing. And now that's the and me and my mom was just talking about that because my mom said he might not pay out a whole lot of money or whatever, but what's going to damage him is his career and the celebrity status of being in the limelight and all that ESPN and other further jobs. Other further jobs. Sponsorships. Yeah. He might not pay. He might not pay 50.
Guess what? That shit gone. The sponsors you got right now gone.
That's gone. That's gone.
This is the bright part about it.
He said he stepped down from ESPN, but
it's so
they
many,
told him like you might as well have stepped down, bro.
There's so many weird ass billionaires though.
He ain't a
when you
billionaire.
step down, no, not him.
Oh, okay.
But
All right.
white motherfuckers that billionaires that do all that freak weird shit.
Yeah.
When you step down for like 2 or 3 months and you
You
go
come
to them
back.
with a plan, they
Right.
know your face, they know the earth, they can
Yeah.
put it behind you, you're gonna be right back.
You're gonna be right. You're gonna be right back. It depends on what they want you to do
That's
now.
how weird it is, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's weird. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but that's how weird it is.
It
You got
is.
them weird ass fucking billionaires that's gonna say, I'm gonna promote this. Your own little podcast again.
But now you got to talk about this, or you got to censor this.
That's where it get weird.
Yeah, that's where it get weird.
So now you're doing it for your money right now,
and
or you're doing it. Let me chill. I'm gonna do my own Bob.
Right.
Because now you still don't need them.
No, you
still
really
get
don't.
Read back on your own podcast in your own crib,
And that's what
your
they're
own
saying,
real life
yeah.
doing. Now talking your story.
Yep.
See if I can put my fans back.
Yeah,
that's what happened, y'all. Blah blah blah. Da da da.
That's what happened.
But still.
No, but you gotta be the one that actually say it. Like,
yeah,
say your truth.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're gonna get money from that, just from the views and but now you gotta take that portion of the people that actually give a fuck about you, fuck with you, and see if they still fuck with you.
Then you really
that's that you
That's all
gotta.
it is. You gotta see how many people still fuck with you. Now I see people that comment and subscribe or however it go, or they already subscribe. But I see the comments say they still fuck with me. Damn, if I got make a number up, 90,000 comments, right?
Or like
50,000. I'm just making a number
whatever.
up. But 50,000 of people say they fuck with me.
You know, right?
Keep going.
Right, you go. Right.
I keep going.
You got to
If
do it
not,
yourself.
let me step back, y'all. I fucked up. Blah blah blah. He fucked up for sure.
Yeah,
that age right there, he fucked up.
He fucked all the way up.
Fucked up.
He thought it was bigger than the program.
He fucked up.
He thought it was bigger than the program for real. That's
And
what it is.
I feel sorry for you, Shannon. If you didn't know her age at first, now
No, he knew.
go.
He knew.
if you
No, he
fell
knew.
in
No, he
love
knew.
with her after that,
No, he knew. He knew the age.
hypothetically speaking, right? You didn't know her age at first, right? And then that's how it goes sometimes.
No, he knew the
rich,
age.
You don't know.
He knew the age.
So
He
then
was
you
with it.
found out the age, and then hypothetically speaking, she was legal after you found the age. You still should feel bad as a man, like, oh shit, I fucked up.
Bro, let me tell you something.
So that's where it comes in as
like that, the first thing you want to do
you
is
fucking up. Like you fucking that money up. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Your money's so long.
Most motherfuckers like
you
supposed to be on point, but
every day.
we
so
on
reaching out to this chick.
We on the
you gonna make sure of is how old it is.
But I'm saying
scandals and all
He knew
that.
it.
1,000%, right? That's us. That's
No,
real
that's
niggas.
dumb.
No. I'm saying that's how real niggas think. Hypothetically speaking,
He talking about somebody that's out
he
of touch.
wasn't just on point like we on point, bro. Just seen a little bad, little and didn't You know what I'm saying? My thing is that's his fault. One, that's us. We first fucked up.
Yeah, but he messed with her until she's 22.
First
she's
of all,
19 and 22.
So check. So if you did know in the beginning, super weird. You weird regardless. But if you didn't know at first, and then when you decided to like, you know what I'm saying, I'm taking a serious and thinking, what's going on? We find out, oh shit, I'm lit.
You supposed to cut that off.
That joint is
I messed
I gotta
up,
let
but
you
I'm
go
leaving that
because
alone.
as a grown man, I didn't check the
Them niggas got the bag.
So now
he thought he could get away with it.
So that's the
All them
It's
niggas
the
do the same thing.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
They all think they got the money.
But
they
no,
can get away with it.
but no, we gotta give.
Warning.
We always gotta give the because you never can know how
I ain't
another
giving them niggas
man
nothing.
think.
You should have had
Yeah.
a black
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but I'm saying you can never know how man.
always better than rape.
No, we're not saying give them,
Yeah,
but
and I agree with that.
you can never give them what you can never know how you think.
And I want to know.
You're not thinking how they thinking though.
They get caught up in a rape drum. Why is always the back door? None of these niggas
Right.
don't like vagina.
Yeah,
Why
I
every
don't know.
time they
Yeah,
get caught up in
it's-
taking
it's-
something, they
You
get
understand?
ass from
It's
it.
crazy.
Like
What is it with this white ass? I don't understand it.
I
Every
don't-
nigga that get caught
that's
up in
that's
them
one of the
drugs,
questions
they
I
take
got
the
too.
ass. They don't want no vagina.
Yeah, they don't want
Rape
that.
ass.
Yeah,
What's going on with them?
No, you
There's
got a
something
point.
with it.
You
I'm
got
telling
a
you.
point.
Them niggas goofy.
You got a point, man.
this what you got, fella. Realize
point.
is you can't just be an internet nigga. Let's
Nah,
go about
nah, nah, this is real
You
life.
cannot. No, I'm saying how you in there. All you going about the internet say
Do
you
he
taking
go,
that
is
now.
he going to court for taking back money?
Listen, all you're going
Is he
to,
going to court for taking back
all
money?
you're going to internet say. You don't know how many times you know fuck this
Answer the
bitch,
question.
blah 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 blah.
It
And there's
don't
one
matter.
joint that come out.
Is he going to
He's a
court
freaky nigga that
for taking
erred her in the
back
It
earth.
was,
Is
listen,
he going to court
Like
for taking backbone? Yes or no?
Backbone. It didn't say he went. He didn't say
Yeah,
he took
yeah.
this is the best part.
It ain't say, oh, he stole all her feet pictures.
This is the best
It
part
said
about
he took her backbone.
hold on. This is the best part
fuck
about being
that
a
ass and
Libra,
choked
right?
her.
That's what it said.
Because
Fuck that
I
ass
always
and
weigh
choked
both options. I already know what option I go with. Of course, I'm going with this side. What the fuck is side weird? But I always give this side of the shit too. Like
Sorry.
they could have been on this weird shit. They could have been.
They
I don't
was
agree with
together.
them.
They was playing the whole little
Never agree with
white
them,
and
but
black sex
damn.
role type shit.
They could have been
Or
on that
whatever.
weird earth.
Like
Oh,
if you read the
he
text messages, them shit
could
is
not
crazy.
ask.
No, I believe
Like
all
there's
that.
on some
What I'm
freaky
saying
shit.
is
And he's
the
still
nigga-
weird for that. Not
the
asking.
nigga- I'm saying is the
Fuck
nigga
you
who
not asking
third
female
out-
oh
I
shit.
think-
You
I think
weirdo.
he asked.
You're weird for that.
Is the nigga who
I think he
third out-
asked because he pursued it.
You're weird
He
for that.
pursued it.
As a nigga who third out, he older than me, 50 something. So he much more closer to that slave shit than I am.
And that's what I was
He should
saying.
fucking
He
know better.
know. That's what I
ain't trying to hear
said.
none
He
of that.
know that.
You
Listen,
probably done seen
no,
niggas
no,
get
no. You're
home
right, and that's
they
why I
ass
said.
for fucking with
And
the
he
hoes,
from
then
there.
you come
And he
around
from
and get
down.
your money,
He
and
from
think
deep
you get
down
a
south.
pass. Fuck outta
He
here.
from deep down
Yeah,
south.
nigga,
That's why I say he know the
what
term.
fuck going on?
If she can't use the comb, don't bring her home. He 54.
Yeah.
He 54. So I'm like, even if you lose your culture a little slowly but surely, nigga, when you go home, you know.
He a house nigga that got
You
out of
know.
pocket.
You know.
The house nigga got out
You
pocket.
know.
They let him eat at the table.
You know.
He get to go to the parties.
He did. He
get no crack
overruled.
on the white girl.
He
fuck his
overruled.
ass from the tree.
He
That's how it
overruled. Not even cracking on a white girl. He
That's what
did
it
too much. He got the young white bitch at the
Let me
gym.
tell you something.
He wasn't. It wasn't the sanctioned white girl at the party where they were like, "Yeah, that's the one we don't want. Give her to Shannon." No, he went out on his own. He shared what you went out on your own, finding the snow.
All I'm
You
saying
went
is-
out of the
all I'm
earth.
saying is,
You
black
overwhoop.
people don't
You
do that.
over.
That's all I'm
You
saying.
overwhoop. You
When you see
overwhoop,
niggas go to
Shannon.
court, I don't give a fuck if it's 50 cents or what. What their problems is. You gonna give this money for this fucking baby, right?
You don't see Spanish in the court case. My ass.
Yeah, and he might be the
nobody
baby.
else. Always
It's the
white
child
girls.
support.
White girls and them niggas.
It's the child support.
Like, yo,
It's the
I
child
don't feel bad
support.
for you.
And they be getting yours.
That's
Who do y'all?
who do y'all? Who be getting?
Not you per se.
No.
Like men.
Them niggas.
Black men.
Oh yeah, well they be around, they be in them circles, man. Like, cause he's in that gym he going to. I believe it got to be people that have money that go to that gym. It's people that got money. He's not like you said. Shannon Sharpe not going. She ain't just get up there. Yeah, she ain't get up there just cause she got a membership. No, she's in there for a mission.
Even if he go outside and didn't work and do that, he's still not working.
Let me tell you something. I can barely get on with terror.
Oh, so you say he think he regular? So you think he regular? So you think you thought it was cool? Like, no, I say you no, you say he think he regular.
No, I didn't say he think he regular. I didn't say that.
Oh, you say
He's not a regular.
oh, he's not a regular
I
nigga.
can't even get in the gym at the one with terrorists and King of Prussia. You mean tell me she can get in there with all these famous motherfuckers?
Right, because he ain't the only famous. Yeah, he ain't the only. Yeah, right. He ain't the only famous person in there. Right, right. That's what I was. Yup.
She got access.
She got access. It's other.
Shannon Sharpe got this beef with.
Yeah, so it's other famous people in there. That's what I'm saying. Somebody plugged her in, and I'm pretty sure there's other females in there doing the same game she doing. So at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure some other famous person told him.
This shit sad.
He came at her. She didn't come at him.
That is true.
He
Damn.
locked himself.
He locked
He
in. Yeah, he did.
You don't see something?
Right.
He did.
Why she ain't been saying
That
nothing?
was. She seen a sweet bitch.
Why
Oh,
she
what?
ain't been saying nothing?
What? Why she ain't been to? Oh no, because they was in the. Hold up.
I'm saying why she ain't missing nothing?
No, well, what it was like, they was in a relationship. She was saying they basically saying she wanted to have a baby. And when he said no to the baby, she said
she wanted drugs.
She said no, you ain't getting the pussy, or that you ain't getting the ass. And he did it anyway. And then there was at some celebrity party, and the same thing. Cause she said no, he did it anyway.
So time out.
So now you trouble.
This is the part that fucks me up. Right? That we go by the internet.
Right.
So time out.
Oh no! They got the document.
Do you really believe
this in the court case?
There's somebody dealing with, right? And he really just said, I'm gonna take the pussy. You ain't giving it to me, my bitch. Now you say no, I'm gonna take it.
Yes, I do believe it.
When I could have went and said, I'm gonna pay her this and go her, I'm a millionaire.
They got the audio. They got audio, Razor. They got him on the phone telling them like.
You got the audio play?
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
So you guys play it?
Yeah.
The audio of him saying that to her?
Yeah.
I never heard. No, I'm saying I never heard it.
Yeah, she got the audio. She got the conversation.
You heard the audio?
Yo, the audio is crazy.
I'm actually heard the audio.
I'm gonna
I
let
never
you
heard the audio.
I'm bringing the audio up for you. In the meantime, between
her part and his part, and I read the text messages. I've been following this shit for a couple days.
Because I had to go through all that shit because I understand. Once I heard the audio and the text messages, I said, "Oh, bro," I said, "Oh, he not right. He not right. So in the meantime, between time, it's ChronicConversation.
He looked like a
we on earth.
Listen, we on earth. We on earth. We gonna get it.
So next time,
he should. We ain't. Listen, we gonna.
Until next time.
No, we gonna come right. We gonna come right back. I'm gonna try to find the audio though. Well, meantime, between time, let's play some motherfucking bills. Razor, I'm gonna play my shit. He should have went for Young Miami then.
And like I said, when niggas got money and they behind closed
and
doors,
if he did, I mean, he wasn't going through what he was going through there.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Shannon
Sharpe. Yeah, no, you're right.
One thing I learned about these Hollywood niggas,
or all weird.
They no, 100%. Like,
weird.
That's why I said
society sword fighting.
I weigh the scale. I'm on this side of the scale always, but I always see like, damn, why you on this weird shit? So I always get that benefit of doubt, like, because it could be because of that, because it be because of that, because it be because of that. I'm on this side of the man. But I also wanted that R. Kelly, did you actually ask them bitch how old they was? Or that bitch how old she was? Yeah. If you did, you still weird. Time out.
That's what I'm saying.
No matter what you wear, right? No matter what you wear, right?
A nigga not gonna ask because he.
But if you ask and even
No, he
crazy
didn't
or
care.
weird.
He didn't care. That's the whole thing. He ain't asked because you can be or you cannot be.
But
I'm
that's
still
basically
taking this
that's
box
what he was
on.
saying earlier.
This is the point I'm trying to make,
if
though.
he was in a relationship, I felt like he probably
Like,
you should have asked.
hell yeah, you should have
If
asked.
you was
Hell
a
yeah.
Christian. But if
Hell
it was
yeah.
just some random,
Hell yeah.
That's what he.
you don't care.
R. Kelly said. She said she was 18 and she was 17. He didn't know when he found out she was 7. He said when he found out she was 17, he ended the relationship.
That's when
And
everything
then,
came about.
and then he
But
said
listen,
that's when the first
that's
civil.
when
That's when the
everything
first
started.
civil case started.
Yeah.
It was her. She was cutting the wrists and all that. So R. Kelly is.
And now I ain't
Still,
know that
it's
part.
just-
So basically, you saying when he asked her, oh, she was.
She lied. Yeah.
He found out she lied. He cut it off.
Cut it off. But
What are
still.
we talking
He said,
about?
I
But
told
still-
you, you just don't want to believe it.
Yeah, but
But what
still.
are we talking about? Though?
Yeah, but now they use it. But
once
what-
you find out, it's like, oh,
Yeah, so in the, but still in the
wow.
but in the eyes of the federal government, the legal age is 18. So he basically got locked up for sex trafficking.
and that's why he's weird for not asking that first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
But he
anybody.
did.
He did. She
So
said
we're
she
not
was
gonna
18.
She told him she was 18, but she was really 17.
All right, okay, now correct that. He's still weird for not checking.
Like I
We-
said,
He
that's-
did check. He
we got
found
that
out.
money.
Man,
He
the
did.
red
He
flag
had.
comes-
He checked.
She had a fake
He
ID.
found out. He
She had a
eventually.
fake ID.
I don't know. He eventually found out that she was 17,
Hey, bro.
Time out
and he
though.
cut it off.
You a millionaire,
You
bro.
can't hit me with that.
You a millionaire.
If you a man,
First of all, you a
you know
millionaire.
what the fuck is going on.
I'm a
We
millionaire.
having the conversation.
Bro. I'm a millionaire. I can make a call to say search her name and show like if it's really that like
Yeah, but let's
that's
go-
why he weird. He can do all the type
Well,
of
let's
shit
go
like
simple.
If you care though, if
Well,
you
look.
don't care about it, you're
Yeah,
not
you
doing
probably
all
ain't asked. But this even goes simpler,
That's
right?
true.
should
If
make
you're
me
17,
more weirder.
right?
If he didn't care, you more weirder.
You 17.
You should care.
And I'm 54. The conversation, the shows you like, the fucking, what you do, where you go at, the
Bro.
people you hang around. Your age is going to show.
You
I don't have to
cannot-
ask you that.
You cannot.
Your age going to show, bro.
You
can't
cannot
help it.
make everybody like us, bro.
Yeah,
Nigga, that's why it's called
everybody-
weird niggas,
Because
bro.
the girl, because the
Weird
girl
niggas
was
don't
Shannon
think
Sharpe.
like us, bro.
The girl was Shannon Sharpe. She 19,
In that
but
case,
she on
everybody be
only
thorough.
she on OnlyFans.
It's a
She
point.
on OnlyFans
Weird
showing
niggas
her
that don't
ass.
think they're not thinking like that, bro.
There's no way around it. There's no way around
Bro, it is a way. Weird niggas don't think like us, bro.
I get what you're saying. You trying to say like it's
Like,
common sense,
right.
but you can't.
Weird
say that
niggas
either
don't
because
think
some
common
people-
sense.
No, you can't say that either because some people, like we said earlier, you might be 54 in age, but you might not act like that.
Mm.
So that person, she could have been really 18, but younger or older. Or something
First
like
and
that.
foremost, prime example, might be 39, then 40. We definitely like our age.
Yeah,
Definitely like our age. What the fuck?
but
I'm
that's
doing
what I'm
some
saying, but
nut
this-
shit,
but-
having fun. We're damn near grown a bit. Like we should be on
That's
all
what I-
yeah.
that's what
But that's
So
what I
we-
said. Bill
we can't say
Belichick,
that.
he's
100%.
70.
Like,
Bill Belichick 70. His
Sir.
girlfriend 27. Don't nobody care about that.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Nobody.
Weird, right?
That's weird.
I'm gonna tell you
Shit.
what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
That nigga about to die.
You
The
have
chick
to.
not even legal.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm saying though. Check this out. Let me fly my plane.
So if you so all right,
We
You
all
about to die.
Let me
all right, now
Look,
that's
check
the
this
question I got. If Shannon Sharpe was dating a 19-year-old black girl, would
It would
that
have went
be
different. I said that earlier.
would that
It would
would,
have went different.
now would that be acceptable?
We'll talk about it.
No,
It's
it
not
should be the
about
same
being
thing. You took a
acceptable.
boat
You
without
wanna talk
permission.
about
It's not about
They
being
wouldn't
acceptable.
have-
No, I'm talking about no.
We
I'm
would've
talking about
heard
before
all
that.
this
Before they
stuff
got
before.
there.
It would've been
Yeah,
going-
wouldn't even
it would've
invite
been a
him.
different
We'll
situation.
talk about it.
They wouldn't have cared.
We'll
It wouldn't have-
They
it
basically
wouldn't have
they
been
wouldn't
this-
care.
it-
We'll
yeah.
talk about it.
But
What's in the
team,
Bible?
but fucking with a team, you
Okay.
something mean.
Like what?
That's all you gotta know.
But listen, this is what I'm trying to say.
So if
right?
you got a team from the projects, he was
I don't give a fuck
good.
where you from. Wrong person.
If you got a 19-year-old from the projects, he good.
Yep.
Now look,
Give a fuck.
Because
This
that's
is
what
what I'm
I
saying,
said.
Right, care.
this is what I'm saying about the
The
conversation.
white bitch like, oh, what's going
Because
on?
even if niggas with no common sense be knowing when they doing
Fuck
something
with our
wrong.
white bitches.
And when you doing something wrong, you hide it. So I'm just saying, Hugh Hefner, everybody know Playboy. He was fucking with them girls, but he was doing it in the open. He didn't think nothing was wrong with it, so he was doing it in the open. But if you were Shannon Sharpe and you got these text messages in the dark,
No, he knew
you ain't
something was
being
wrong. He
seen
didn't
with her,
care, and nobody else
then you
cared.
hiding something. You knew what the fuck. You knew she was young. Oh, she would have been seen with.
No,
her
he knew.
like
He
everybody
knew.
else, though. When
No, he
started
knew.
going-
No, he knew the age.
You
He
want
That's
knew,
why 90%
knew-
white bitches.
he knew the
And
age.
the black bitch he snuck in, he would never tell.
But I'm saying, it's like,
He knew the
he ain't
age.
going out with it.
He not
He ain't
losing.
getting caught Shannon Sharpe and his new young
But I'm
girl.
saying,
You see Kanye walk around with that young chick.
everywhere the fuck he want to go
Because
because he not hiding.
That is true. That
That
is true. I don't know how old Kanye shorty is, but she younger than Kanye, and you know he
But
like.
he in the open with it because he ain't doing nothing wrong.
Yeah,
But
Shannon was hiding.
You knew you was wrong.
He was
That's
hiding.
why nobody seen you with it. And
Right,
Larson
cause
brung out to the light.
right, yeah, cause he like he like yeah, he like yeah, we want he like yeah, he try to go out. She like I don't want to go out and all that, whatever.
She didn't want to go out.
Yeah, she didn't want. This is one of the conversations.
But this
She
is
didn't
the
want to
thing.
go out.
I feel like she was lining him up from the door.
She was.
Because
She saw the lick. She saw the lick.
She told the nigga send me the
Oh,
text
man.
message.
She said, "Send me a text message and a picture of the money when you send it."
It's an old man with a lot of money.
right there.
Yeah, pretty
You know what I'm
much.
saying? That was
She
the
said
nigga right there.
it was a lick.
But
She
this
said-
how you know he was goofy too. When he
No,
was
he's all the
in
way
Miami,
goofy.
right?
He's all the way
She
goofy.
asked him what was the age of woman that he like. I ain't gonna tell you
That,
what he said.
that's
Go watch it.
no.
the one that
Specifically
lived in
asked
my
me.
Yeah, no.
She specifically asked me.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
"Oh,
I remember that.
The girl 19.
You gonna play the
Go
audio?
watch what his answer was.
Huh?
You gonna play the audio?
Because he don't
What?
say
Is Shannon
19.
Sharpe? I don't know if I can put that on here.
You feel me?
Oh yeah, I ain't trying to get sensitive shit, whatever. No, because that joint is like really crazy. Like they be saying some, even reading, because I was gonna read the transcript. I was gonna read the transcript from the case. Even that is crazy. Like that he overwhooped. He should have stayed within his race. It is what it is. I know that's not politically correct, but I'm gonna go with the saying: if you can't use your comb, don't bring her home. I'm just saying, because if he's 54, he know better. He know better. He know better. He grew up in the deep south. So he know better. So he know he can't bring her to his mom crib. Like he can't bring her to the functions and
It's
none
like
of
you
that.
said, when you know you're doing something wrong, that's when you hide.
Right. Because
Because you know it's not right, so that's why you hide it.
right.
But when you showing
You could get
everybody,
from
when you showing everybody, it's because you know it's not, you don't got nothing.
not hot. Like this is my life and this is what I want. Right.
Or even if you is, you just don't care.
You don't care. You like this is me, yeah. Like because even if he was taking it out, he probably taking it somewhere where it's secluded, ain't nobody going to see you or whatever. And best believe she wants some type of popularity and fame too.
Right.
It's like, look, get me a position somewhere, get me ESPN something. I need some type of longevity here. Like you good.
Right.
Me just fucking with you and then you just leave me be. I'm just gonna be back to nothing. Fishing again. And I'm older now. No, I ain't gonna get used up. I need some stability. So what can I get? A job, boom, boom. Once he started not giving her them opportunities, he said, and he probably looking like, bitch, I don't gotta get you no opportunity. All right, I got you. Cause I do believe she was ambitious. I won't say she just went and lined him up because he pursued it, but she like, oh, all right, I'm ambitious. I got dreams and goals. You like me? I'm fine with messing with you, but I'm trying to succeed in life too. I want to get some M's. So how can I get this? And
I'll take yours.
And I'm pretty sure she's not his only female.
Who? Shannon Sharpe?
Yeah. So now
But let me say this.
what is she saying? Like cut them off? He like no.
Let me say this. She might not be, but that might have been the only one that he was more interested in, or that he was having fun with more.
The one, yeah, the one,
Because it's like,
yeah.
you know, when it's something new, it's fun. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
That's one, and then also it's like, all right, you know how? Let's say you got a dog.
Mm-hmm.
You keep the dog in a cage all day long,
Mm-hmm.
all day. You only let him in the minute he always in the cage. The minute you let him out, he gonna act the fool, right?
Yeah.
Cause I don't know about it, right? The first time he out, he going. Now I'm trying to do everything, right? Cause I can't do it because I'm always locked in.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think he wasn't locked in.
You got it. It's not a regular. I don't want to say too much.
Yeah, but I think But I think he does
Me?
pay. I thought he does pay.
Like me. Not even look
But I thought he does pay. But maybe he don't got no game or nothing at all. Maybe he only. Yeah, because they were saying he was LBG. They were saying he was gay. That's all I was hearing. But
so
now
he wanted all this to come out because remember,
damn.
I don't know. Listen. Remember the audio he clicked on live by mistake.
Yeah, they saying that was They saying that was her. They saying that was her.
But they was already saying it before that.
He was.
Then you automatically. How you go on live?
No, they said she did that. They said she did that.
On his phone.
Yeah, she did that.
So now, so this was.
She went on the drum. That was a girl.
And you didn't have nobody else, so you let her hold your phone when you going live. Think about it.
Yeah, you might not have nobody. That was they was in that. They said it was a consensual relationship.
Because I'm not giving you my phone.
Right. Yeah, he was real comfortable.
Exactly.
He was extremely comfortable with her.
Exactly.
So it wasn't. So you think it was like he thought it was like he could groom her. Like I'm gonna get her young, and then she's gonna be with me until.
Yeah, he couldn't afford that.
So and it backfired. Because that's why I thought
in the beginning it was just fun in the beginning, and then he could have court them, and then it could have just been that from the door, like, oh, I'm just going to have some fun with her.
Fun, and then because they mess with each other for 2 years.
So eventually,
for 3 years.
Eventually,
they mess with each other for 3 years.
But you're human.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So eventually, it's gonna come.
Yeah. So what is after the first year?
And then she asking you to nut in her, so you.
Yeah, she wanted the baby. Yeah, she wanted the baby.
The raw sex on top of that.
Yeah, she wanted. Yeah. So, that's what I'm saying. Shannon, you
worried.
Yeah, because it's so many different. You brought that on yourself. Because there's so many reasons, there's so many other situations you could have did. But like you said, it's something new, something exciting. And like you said, with the cage thing, I don't think he's confident in his self. Even though he got money, even though he got fame and all that, I don't take him as he doesn't come off as confident in like himself. Like I can get any.
Miami, right?
Yeah.
He didn't want to say, or he didn't say that age.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to portray it like it was something different, but that was probably all he could get. Because, like I said, me.
So you said
who you with?
So you saying a woman that's say like a woman in her 40s or whatever.
I'm not saying he can't.
Or no. I'm saying in their late 30s. No, I'm saying they're not gonna want them basically. That's what they're gonna.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that because it's somebody out there for everybody.
He don't have a game to get them.
It's somebody out there for everybody, but maybe they just not each other type or something. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe just didn't come across that right woman.
No, shit.
Because it's somebody out there for everybody.
Yeah, but it's some beautiful sisters. Even if you want somebody that's younger, like even when I seen the pictures or whatever, it's like, shit, I'm a fat ass. Nothing. It's like, what you actually want out of that? Oh yeah, like, and if you want somebody that's just freaky, you got Spanish or black chicks that's freaky too. But whatever reason, he got smitten. He got smitten in that gym when she was doing squats. Because I'm pretty sure it's other good-looking females in the gym, whether it's black or white. I'm pretty sure it is. So now I'm thinking like, he looking like, oh no, there's something I can get. She young, she easy. I can manipulate or whatever. Because the older white lady, they already hit the game. And then they didn't had a couple NBA players, a couple NFL players. I can't even live up to them. So he gotta get something nobody had before. So that's how I think that's one of the parts that play. He think he got something nobody had. Like, oh no, she fresh. No, nobody had her in the industry. She only mine. I think he was using it as a bragging tool.
Sometimes you gotta take what you could get as well. Sometimes.
And what that so that was what he can get at the time? That's all he can get was her?
I mean, I'm not. Sometimes that's the case. I'm not saying that's all.
I'm
pretty sure. I mean, with Shannon Sharpe, I'm pretty sure he can get better than that, more than that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that was his choice.
Yeah.
He pursued her, remember, and then turned around and told her you look good at the gym and that.
Yeah, he did. He pursued her.
He saw more in her. You know what I'm saying? You kept 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
3 years, y'all not just fucking.
Yeah, y'all in a consensual relationship, like you said, or whatever.
So what you mean you told him that?
Yeah, but
You told him no.
I mean, but
I've been doing this for 3 years. What the fuck you mean not today after all these years, all this time?
But that's what Shannon probably thinking. Like, what you mean?
That's what I would.
But the law is no is no. Yeah, because
I would be like arguing.
Yeah, because look, my ex told me, she's like, yeah, because when a black girl say no, that means yeah. White girl say no, that means no. I was like, damn. She telling me that, I'm like, you right. Because she's like, yeah, black girl say no. Yeah, like I understood. Yeah, listen, yeah, look, so I understood what she was saying, like that. So she's like, yeah, when the black girl say no, that means yeah, but white girl say no, that means no. So that's why that part right there, I agree with you. When she said no, it's like, bro, like she said no. That's when you supposed to be like, hold on, something not right. You ain't never say no before. Why you saying no now? And that should have been like, all right, you know what? I'm like, I need to find somebody else. But that might have turned him on, like, oh, you saying no? Because you know they was into the role play. I choke you or whatever like that. I'm the big black guy, you the little white lady. We role playing. So he might have thought it was some better role play. And she reversed on his ass and said, no, it's rape. And role play is rape. That's why it's tricky.
Wait, so role play is rape?
No, they was doing like they doing role play, right? But when he's trying to do role play again, she's like, no, I don't want to do that right now. And he like and then but then he went back. It's twice. He went back and she's like, no, I don't want to do that.
Right, used to her doing that and then be like, all right. And then he went back. That's probably what he used to.
Well, no. In the docket, everything consent. Every time that's cool. She cool. That's what they doing. That's what they did. They did that. But for whatever reason, when they at wherever, she said no. And then all right, after that, he did it again. She like, no, I ain't doing that no more. He like, oh, all right. We still gonna do it. So that's where he was wrong at. So if he would have just did nothing when she said no, he wouldn't be in this predicament. Because everything was consensual before that. He should have just bounced. So that's where it get real weird at, because you're a grown old ass man. And I'm pretty sure you know motherfuckers that got caught up with rape charges and all that in the NFL and in the entertainment industry. That's why I'm like, he had to think I don't even think how you can think you about the program, because you still a black man in America and shit. So I don't know. We gotta wait for the case. We gotta wait for the trial to start. When the trial start, Shannon, don't take that stand. Do not take that stand when the trial start, my nigga. Let's pay the $50 million, bro. Let's pay the $50 million. Go start your own podcast for a little bit, and let's fall back on it. Like, salvage your career. Cause if you trying to take it to court and fight this John, I don't see. You already offered 10 million, so I don't see how it can go down from 10. It can only go up. She won 50, so at least 25. And his career, like you not like his career. Your career dangling. You're not gonna. It's up to the judge. It's up to the judge. It's up.
I mean, that's just my opinion.
Well, she said emotional. She's saying it's emotional trauma. She damaged. Yeah, she damaged. Because she said no at that time. She said no. This was the time when she wasn't ready for this one. He took it. So that's the thing. I'm not saying he right. Yeah, but the bad part about it is Cat Williams and Monique warned his ass. Like, it sounded like a joke. But it was for real. And he was trying to play it like, so that's why I said, all right, we're going to wait for the trial. And, I'm going to go to the court of public opinion in the hood. And I'm gonna get the opinions from the hood. See what some brothers in the hood think about this right here. Because we're going to keep it going on Chronic Conversation every Wednesday, 7 to 9. We started a little late today, but we always got topics like this. We always going to be talking some crazy shit on here. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the channel. And we're going to turn up every Wednesday, 7 to 9. Your boy PeteRose, my co-host Tyshia, a.k.a. Ginger. Make sure y'all tap into Toxic Tea every Tuesday and every Thursday. We're going to have Toxic Tea with Tyshia, and I don't know what that's going to be like. That's going to be some craziness. So tap in with all your toxicity, whether it's your toxic stories, your toxic thoughts, whatever toxic. And we got some other stuff with the show too, though. We got some other things going on with the show. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say. You just gotta tune in. But it's gonna be a great show. Toxic Tea every Tuesday and Thursdays. Chronic Conversation every Wednesday. So tap in with us. If you like the live, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button to the channel. Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about Shannon Sharpe situation. Man. That's all I gotta say. We be back next Wednesday. It's your boy PeteRose, Spill Entertainment. Help me help them. Y'all already know what it is. Chronic Conversation. And like that, we out. But before I go, shout out my brother Razor. We got original out right now. Check that out. Check out my brother OBH Birdo. He got the single No Love out featuring Razor. Got some more bangers on the way. Loud Pack, what up, my guy? Got some more bangers on the way. Shout out to the old OBH Sleep Moss. Pretty Flop, what up? College, what up? Y'all already know what it is. Ellen, what up? So we working on the music, So before we get out of here, I'm gonna play some music from my brother. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, bitch records. We ain't scared. This is around time we stop playing with them. Speeches 2 on the way. Yeah. I just made a call on my connect. He just bought like 30 off the jet. I die, you die, don't give a fuck about your rap. You shoot, I shoot, shit, I'ma die for my respect. I run the check, she give me neck. We getting booked and do collect. We doing global, it is mobile. They will roll up on your set like they don't know about the wreck. I knock a hole up in your chest. I told that bitch to take her clothes off. We gon' doze off, it's a test. Yeah. Bitch, I'm next. Yeah. Yes, I flex. Yeah. Yes, I'm the best. Yeah. Gun on my left. Yeah. I am the real. Yeah. Fuck how they feel. Yeah. I want the money. Yeah. You want the deal. Yeah.
That shit was easy. 100 apiece, we doing grace. Said I got this shit, they don't believe me. Said I dropped my shit, then they like fade me. Then around that time I turned Stevie. They like me in that Bentley when feeling that Mitsubishi. Until I got your bitch on the TV, yelling squeeze me. Act like they don't care when I'm gone, I bet they need me. I made a lane and I'ma stamp mine. A lot of grands on iTunes, I'm that fine. I send my goons out high noon, it's nap time. I'm the ducking the Dodgers from all the back time. Yeah, my shooter, they be on speed dial. Ring, this shit will redial. Your best song, they touching my freestyles. 5 up front, so we don't see trap. 12 for the half, the same price for the feature. My bitch acting up with shorty bad, so I keep her. Meet a new bitch, pull my dick out, it's nice to meet you. I put 2 guns on your heartbeat, now that's a feature. And my son, he can keep the income from all the reefer. I make big runs, need a 6-something from 6 divas, then I leave her. Cause I got a chick, I'm not a cheater, I'm a leader. Tell her my youngest I got it cheaper, then I front them. See them, I buy them because I want them, then I run them. Players they call, I got upon them, you receive them. Watching me get it and they believe it, I'm the reason. Buy us some sneakers, they call it teasing.
We gotta start separating rappers from the non-rap. The same way y'all separate the real from the fake. Let's start separating these motherfuckers, man. Number 1 spot, Razor. Y'all can have the rest.
My pride provide you my dignity. Modest in my own behavior. I hope when it's so humility, self-satisfaction is all I expect. That way. Yeah. For them niggas, yes, for them niggas. Yeah. For them niggas, yes, for them niggas. Yeah. For them niggas, yes, for them niggas. Yeah. Yeah, let's get it. For them niggas on that other side. That my nigga, yeah, they gon' ride. Bring that pursuit, that's that homicide. Oh, no. For them niggas, yes, for them niggas. For them niggas, yes, for them niggas. For them niggas, yes, for them niggas. Oh, no. I love my homie to the murder scene. So now I'm riding with that 33. Never let the devil take a hold of me. I just pray to God that I hope he sees. I don't mean no harm, I just wanna eat. Gotta be strong for my family. But I gotta get this money up by any means. I know he looking down on me, just pray for me. I'm Colin Kaepernick, I take a knee. Right before I ride out on my enemies. I'ma play him close, I call it friend of me. Nigga never really was a friend of me. Nigga slipping in the field now. I push the rock, I got the pill now. I don't go nowhere without my steel now. And if he moving wrong, then it's man down. In my city, you can come around. Little niggas strapped up with them hammers now. Niggas shooting, niggas missing targets, wow. Damn, I miss my homie, I'ma say it down. Hope I kept slipping, I'ma live down. I'ma play my phone in case you come around. Little bro, he told me bring the K around. I'ma put it on the gang, I lay him down.
Police say around 87 shots were fired, sending 6 people to the hospital, including a 21-year-old woman, shot several times in the chest and torso, leaving her in critical condition. 5 men ranging from 19 to 29 years old.
For them niggas on that other side. That my nigga, yeah, they gon' ride. Bring that pursuit, that's that homicide. Oh, no. For them niggas, yes, for them niggas. For them niggas, yeah, for them niggas. For them niggas, yeah, for them niggas. Oh, no.
Heard they kill busy, now my heart gone. Anybody ride and get a park zone. Say they want smoke, get your spark done. I tell my shooter draw, he an art form. Fuck y'all if you ain't gang. I keep a Mac main like I'm Lil Wayne. OG said I remind him of Kane. So I keep a 45 nigga strain. Lost gritty, ain't no summer to this cold street. So I skate with this heat, ain't no cold feet. With a cold heart, get that shit on reach. Get a nigga chalked out with a condone teach. This is class, little nigga. Catch your broad day for broad day, go and figure. I done earned stripes in that basement, tigger. I can get you shot for that ball, liquor. Loyalty is in my bloodline. Make me call baby nigga love, bro. Baby boy. I kill your mom, but I love mine. Funeral service, nigga, hug time.
For them niggas on that other side. They my nigga, yeah, they gon' ride. Bring that pursuit, that's that homicide. Oh no. For them niggas, yes, for them niggas. For them niggas, yes, for them niggas.
Fuck them niggas, yeah, fuck them niggas.
Oh no.
We're following up on the drug crisis in Kensington.
Last night, we reported on city leaders wanting harm reduction groups out of Kensington.
The opioid crisis has been going on for a long time.
Food insecurity has been a big issue for countless families.
I survived the coldest winters, the hottest summers. I done ran up big money, a lot of numbers. They wanted that real shit, they got it from us. Always been original, nigga, they gotta love us. I survived the coldest winters, the hottest summers. I done ran up big money, a lot of numbers. They wanted that real shit, they got it from us. Always been original, nigga, they gotta love us. Sign a name on the concrete on Broad Street. Ad book, fuck it, we gon' give you more leak. Besides the rest of the gang, I'll give you more me. In them years on house arrest, I did all three. Now I'm back to get my spot. Pardon me, the block had a crazy flow. That all was me. I took the first 10 pounds cause I ain't want the key. And we gon' fight it to the end cause he ain't want the plea. Nah, we gon' ride until the wheels off. And making sure we all eat, that's a real boss. And making sure them kids good, that's a real floss. If you no longer the gang, that's the real loss. Yeah. We stay sturdy through it all. Ab still booked, but still I answer every call. Moolah's just called too. I told them that I fall through. I'm waiting for they come out. If I say it, then it's all I survived the coldest winters, the hottest summers. I done ran up big money, a lot of numbers. They wanted that real shit, they got it from us. Always been original, nigga, they gotta love us. I survived the coldest winters, the hottest summers. I done ran up big money, a lot of numbers. They wanted that real shit, they got it from us. Always been original, nigga, they gotta love us. Yeah, I done seen it all from shootouts to crack cells. They got a Mac in his shells and he only 12. His mother died, his brother died for like a living hell. Don't throw a coin, but they wish you well. Damn, really survived. I figured I should stay alive. Don't have no feelings for your prey, but we still pray to God. And you ain't ready for them streets, nigga, stay inside. And he can barely even talk, but he's saying slide. Damn, how can we stomach that? 6-pack, run it back. How could you not get that? But you ain't been in places that I lived at. The razor run that block, nigga, big fat. And we ain't giving chances for no get backs. Nah, did it all out the mud. We can shed blood or spread love. Either way, yeah. I need my earth, nigga, right away. I'm moving forward to a brighter day. I survived the coldest winters, the hottest summers. I done ran up big money, a lot of numbers. They wanted that real shit, they got it from us. Always been original, nigga, they gotta love us. I survived the coldest winters, the hottest summers. I done ran up big money, a lot of numbers. They wanted that real shit, they got it from us. Always been original, nigga, they gotta love us. They got to.
And they still can't judge me, still can't judge me, still can't. Yeah. And they still can't judge me, still can't judge me, still can't.
2-time felon, yeah, they label me. Fighting them gun cases, really had to pay a fee. And now the broski had that vision, seen them weigh a key. But we gon' scream freedom till they say you free.
OBH Goonie Gang still. You still represent both brands, man. Free ad, free moolahs, man. That's what we gonna leave it at. Shout out to Leak Moss, you know what I'm saying? Running the whole brand, man.